A perfect October night here in Martin, Tennessee. Welcome in to the Winston Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. My name is Jared Davidson, and alongside me tonight, Josh Greer. It's the Smith and Nanny Design Center Week 8 game day here in Martin, Tennessee, as the Westview Chargers host the Bolivar Central Tigers here on homecoming night here in Week 8 of the 2025 high school football season. Once again, homecoming here tonight at Hardy Graham Stadium. Just two more games after tonight left. Have a bye week next week, and then two pivotal matchups to end the season with Dyersburg and Covington. Once again, welcome into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It is time for the Charger pregame show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Josh, beautiful night out here in October. We finally got some true football weather. It feels amazing outside.
Oh, yeah, it feels great outside. I'm excited about this beautiful night. We don't have any rains. It's, 60, 65 maybe. Yeah, it's a great night.
It's a great night indeed. Got homecoming, and court's about to start. Got first up, starting with the freshman maids. I believe it's Cassidy. Did not catch the last game, but Cassidy is being escorted by Logan Tucker. And so we will be here covering all of the homecoming festivities here tonight. As the Chargers, they come into tonight with a 6-0 record, a chance to take it to 7-0 before the bye week.
Sophomore maid is Miss Lydia Moore.
Lydia Moore, a sophomore maid. She is going to be escorted by Cameron McMillan.
Lydia is the daughter of Kurt and Megan Moore.
And the region standings, which we'll touch on more later right now. Covington and Westview tied in first at 3-0. Dyersburg at 3-0 as well in that tie. Obion County, McNary Central, and Bolivar tied at 1-3, and Ripley in last at an 0-3 week as well. The only region game here tonight, all the other five teams, Covington, Dyersburg, Obion, McNary, and Ripley, all are on a bye week here this evening. Westview and Bolivar will have their bye week next week.
Is Miss
Hallie Nanny, the junior maid, escorted by Alex Evans.
Johnny and Keely Nanny. Her escort this evening is Mr. Alex Evans. Flowers are being
Alex, a junior on this Westview football team. 2 receptions this year for 17 yards. He's played a pivotal role at the tight end spot, especially in the blocking area. The Westview band out there as well. Once again, homecoming night here in Week 8.
Now I will introduce you to the Senior Queen candidates for the 2025.
And now next up we have the Senior Queen candidates coming up.
Our first nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Peyton Leverett.
Peyton Leverett is the first Homecoming Queen nominee.
Peyton is the
She is escorted by Poston Essery.
Her escort this evening is Mr. Poston Essery.
Poston Essery, a senior on this Westview squad, came in from Obion County with his dad, Corey Essery, as he stepped down from the principal spot, took a teaching role at Sharon and a coaching role here at Westview.
Kelsey Skelton.
Kelsey Skelton next up. Or no, excuse me, that's who's out there right now. Apologies. Trying to get the satchel all organized.
Homecoming Queen is Miss Chandler Spinlove.
Chandler Spinlove, Homecoming Queen nominee, also a very talented soccer player as well. Speaking of soccer, Westview, they will have their district championship matchup on Monday against the Huntington Phillies.
Her escort this evening is Mr. J. Sean Ward.
And her escort, J. Sean Ward,
Flowers
who
are
was
being presented
recognized last week on senior night.
Anaya Patel.
This Westview soccer team in the regular season finale got down 2-0 early to McKenzie, equalized it at 2 apiece at half, and also boat raced the Lady Rebels in the second half to win 9-2 on their senior night and the regular season finale.
Queen is Miss Mary Frances Taylor.
Mary Frances Taylor is the third homecoming nominee tonight, being escorted by C.D. Dameron.
Mary Frances is the daughter of Scott and Whitney Taylor. Her escort this evening is Miss
Daughter of Scott and Whitney Taylor. C.D. this year escorting her in the 2025 season. 19 catches for 281 yards, 4 touchdowns. has 3 carries for 16 yards as well. On the defensive side of the ball, Dameron, 25 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, a team-high 7 pass breakups, blocked a field goal last week as well. And now I believe we're about to have our announcement of homecoming king and queen, as they're trying to get everyone sorted out and lined up.
Great pleasure in presenting you this year's 2025 football homecoming queen. The crown is being presented by Miss Bentley White.
Bentley White will present the homecoming queen crown.
Football homecoming queen is Miss Chandler Spinlove.
So Chandler Spinlove, your 2025 football homecoming queen. That's what we do in a pregame show late in the season.
Let's have one final round of applause for this group of beautiful.
So Chandler Spinlove is the homecoming queen for Westview on their football homecoming. And so that will conclude the homecoming festivities for now. As they will have a dance after the game tonight, but fall break on the other side. These two teams, once again, the only region game here tonight between Westview and Bolivar, the other 5 on a bye week this week. These two teams will take their bye week next week. Well, with the homecoming festivities now wrapped up and the football boys are going to go into their locker room and finish their warm-ups, we're going to take our first 3-minute break of the night. You're listening to the Charger Pregame Show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. We're going to take a break from the Wind City Real Estate and Lane Company broadcast booth.
Got a leaky roof? Missing shingles? Or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement. No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
And back here in the Wind City Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, it's the Charger Pregame Show, brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. Jared Davidson here alongside me tonight. Josh Greer. Josh, last week we saw Westview put up a 62-6 trouncing over Ripley to stay perfect and move to 3-0 in the region as well tonight. Get a Bolivar team who is fighting for their playoff lives here. The loss tonight effectively eliminates Bolivar. A win for Westview puts them into the postseason for sure. They own the tiebreaker over everyone else on the bottom side of the region, but tonight officially locks up their spot.
Yeah, no, it is important to go ahead and lock it up. If you're Bolivar, it's been a long season. I totally understand, but I think Westview has too many guns in the war.
Looking at last week's game, speaking of, Graham Simpson only attempted 10 passes, completed 8 of them for 165 yards, 3 touchdowns as well in that ball game. Asa Barnes on the night last week had 4 carries for 53 yards and 2 touchdowns, had 2 catches for 44 yards and a touchdown, had a hat trick in the first quarter alone. Running back Corey Wells saw some time in the backfield with 3 carries, 20 yards and a touchdown. Dantes Joy, 3 catches, 94 yards and 1 touchdown. That came from 77 yards out. Miles Brown was not targeted last week at all, had a quiet night after an 11-catch performance against Lausanne. C.D. Dameron, 3 catches for 27 yards, a touchdown, and 1 carry for 18 yards. And Kinzer Pratt last week, 8 of 9 on extra point attempts. The offense clicking on all cylinders. Colin Haskins even came in, got some time, went 3 of 4 for passing, 57 yards, and a touchdown, had 2 carries for 7 yards as well.
Yeah, what I liked about Kinzer Pratt is he started off 0-1, and then he went 8 for 8. So.
It wasn't necessarily a bad 0-1.
No.
It struck the ball well, just clanked it off the upright.
Yeah, no, it was a screamer, but yeah, it just hit the upright. You're exactly right. But he came back and went 8 for 8, and I thought he was striking the ball really well on kickoff as well.
Yeah, Kinzer Pratt this year, 4 touchbacks on the year and 2 of 2 in the field goal department. As well on the defensive side of the ball, quiet week for a lot of guys last week. Drake Hickman only 1 tackle. Carson Livesey had 3 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. Max Mobley had 2 tackles. Jackson Couples, he only had 1 tackle last night. Finn Snyder, 8 tackles in the ball game. Keyshawn Frames, 6 tackles. Corey Wells in that Fox spot had 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a pass breakup. Miles Brown picked up his first interception of the year last week. Messiah Ward had 2 tackles as well. C.D. Dameron, 1 tackle and a blocked field goal. Asa Barnes, only 1 tackle last week as well. Noah Stooksbury, 2 tackles in the game last week, as long as Mix McDaniel, who had 3. Tyler Dunphy led the team in tackles last week with 10 tackles and 2 tackles for loss. Speaking of Tyler Dunphy, he will be in the middle linebacker spot tonight to start the game. The junior will be, as he will take over for Keyshawn Frame, who is dealing with a torn UCL in his elbow. Got hyperextended in a junior varsity game against Munford. He's still able to play. Last week did not play, but tonight I think we're going to see him take a more relaxed role before, you have an off night. Yep. Next week to get more things rolling. A couple more injuries. Josh Frinsley out tonight as well, so Max Mobley moves into the center position, and Drake Hickman is at the tackle spot for Jalen Tisdale tonight as well. So both those guys dealing with injuries tonight. All 3 of those guys dealing with injuries. We're not going to see 2 of them tonight. Keyshawn Frame maybe a little bit tonight, but not as full workload as usual. But like I said, tonight you shouldn't need those guys, and also, too, you have an extra week next week before you get into that tough 2-game stretch of at Dyersburg and at home versus Covington.
Yeah, and if you're Westview, you're excited. This is the perfect time to have that bye week to rest up, to give these guys some time before you go to battle in Dyersburg, and then obviously Covington at home.
And it's a whole week for fall break, so you get a whole week to kind of reset your mind. I know a lot of these guys are going to either go out of town or just take the time to relax and get their bodies right as well. Taking a look at the region standings right now, Josh, Covington, Westview, and Dyersburg all 3-0. Westview has a chance tonight to take a week-long solo lead, moving to 4-0 if they win here tonight. Obion County, McNary, and Bolivar all sit at 1 and 3, and I believe Obion County holds that tiebreaker for the 4 spot as well over McNary and Bolivar, and Ripley, like I said, down there at 0 and 3 as well. This region's starting to shape up. You kind of can tell who your top 3 are going to be, but then also, too, Obion County is starting to get closer to locking up that 4 spot. So Region 7 very close to being locked up.
Yeah, very close to getting locked up, but the last 2 weeks, that's something that I think all these Westview fans are excited to see, to kind of see where do you match up going into the playoffs.
Yeah, you got one more chance to kind of, the playoffs are a different format this year. It's it's 4-team pods. You're 1-4. They'll stay together on the same side, but not necessarily in the same pod. Region 7 will play Region 8 in the 1-4 matchup, and then Region 5, number 2, will play Region 6, number 3, and those two will play the winner of the other two. It's a different format this year to try to mix things up, because in years past, if last year, for example, Westview had to run through a gauntlet of Dyersburg, Covington, had a Woodell team who they beat pretty handily in the first round of playoffs, but then you have Dyersburg again and then Covington. Yep. You're playing Dyersburg and Covington 2 times each in a 5-week span, and I think that's the TSSAA trying to avoid some more of that happening, as if these two teams are going to meet again after the end of the regular season, Westview and Covington, they would not meet until the semifinals this time.
Yeah, for sure. You don't need to match up with the same team within your region until the semifinals.
Yeah.
I mean, at very least, maybe the quarterfinals, but I agree. You need to switch it up some and let these guys play some other folks.
And before we take a break to look at some of the standings here tonight of the TSSAA top 10 poll in 3A. Some miscellaneous stats now. Westview only 1 offensive turnover this year. They have 416 on the defensive side. They're outscoring opponents 303-67 this year. And last week, Josh, a big one, a season low 5 penalties.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what you want. Some of the keys that we talk about every week at the postgame is making sure that you limit those penalties, because moving forward they will matter going against tougher competition. And then also the kickoff team, which I thought that they improved on as well.
When we come back on the other side of this 3-minute break, we'll take a look at everyone in the region's remaining schedule on the year, and also take a look at some of the very few local area 7-3-1 games tonight, as a lot of schools are on their bye week as well this week in Week 8. We're going to take a break here from the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth on the Sports 731 Network.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675, or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your trained dealer.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom, filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find a full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Hey folks, if you're considering buying or selling your home, listen up. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is West Tennessee's #1 choice for buying and selling real estate. From spacious family homes to large land tracts, they have the expertise to skillfully help you maneuver the market. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is your full-service home solution, every step, every detail, all in-house. So why wait? Visit Winstead Real Estate and Land Company in Martin, Tennessee, or at winsteadrealestateandland.com, where you can always expect the very best.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It's the Charger Pregame Show brought to you by Wendell Alexander Realty, Roadrunner Driving School, and Martin Medical Center. I want to give a huge shout-out to Wood Fire Pizza for feeding us before the game, our pregame meal. Thank you to Wood Fire Pizza for giving us 3 large pizzas that are
fantastic.
Fantastic, really good, and honestly, didn't really need to have the. I mean, we have a lot to take home after the game. But
I was about to say, watch your mouth.
That pizza is good. It's good. No. I'm not saying we did not need it. What I'm saying is that it is a lot of pizza. And thank you. We have some to take home. Our Smith and Nanny Design Center Week 8 game day sponsor. Thank you to them for sponsoring Week 8's game day. Speaking of Smith and Nanny Design Center and Lumber Company, it's time for Keys to the Game. For Westview, come out, get this one out of the way early. You know what you have. You know what to do. Just stay rested and prepared to get out with any major injuries. For Bolivar, you have to throw everything on the table. You know, if you want a chance to make the playoffs, you have to win tonight. Yep. You can't leave your bag of tricks with any one trick remaining. You have to keep on throwing it out. So those are going to be your Smith and Nanny Design Center and Lumber Company keys to the ballgame captain's meeting about to take place on the field as the captains for Westview will be number 1, Dantes Joy, number 54, Jamal Barnett, number 19, Jackson Couples, and number 7, C.D. Dameron.
Yeah, let's see how many times we hear Joy play over the intercom.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows exactly how many touches he's going to get either way.
Yeah, for sure.
Bolivar, wait on Bolivar captains before we get this captains meeting going. Josh said we're going to look at the rest of the region's remaining schedule, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Starting with Covington, they are off this week, and they will have Dyersburg, McNary, then Westview remaining on their schedule. Dyersburg, they will be at Covington, then at home versus Westview, and at home versus Ripley to end the year. Obion County will be at Ripley, and then at home versus Bolivar. McNary will be at Ripley, then at Covington to end their season with 2 on the road. Bolivar will be at Obion, then Ripley ends at home versus McNary and Obion, and then at Dyersburg to end their season. So some key games coming up at Covington and Dyersburg while Westview is on their bye week next week. That'll take place next week.
Yeah, no, I agree. We have our meat to the potatoes tonight coming up, and it will be exciting to see. I can't wait to travel up to Dyersburg after this much-needed fall break.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one as well. About 5 minutes until kickoff. And Bolivar's captains are now getting out onto the field. We'll give you those here in a second. We're going to stay on air for the coin toss. So I have one more break to take. Thank you all for joining us in for the Charger pregame show.
Did you get to join the homecoming festivities whenever you were a player?
I got to enjoy them a little bit, but, during being a player, we had some other sporting events going on during the week. But other than that, it wasn't much for us to do throughout the week.
Yeah, I was part of the homecoming court, but I just sat there next to a person getting their picture taken. That's
pretty
all
much.
I did. Yeah,
that's pretty much all it is. Captains for Bolivar Central. The first one up will be Denius Woods. It will also be Colton Mayfield. Number 3, Anthony Jones.
Number 6, Colton Mayfield. Number 8, Jadarian Mora.
And then number 8, the last captain, Jadarian Morrow.
For your Westview Chargers, number 1, Dantes Joy. Number 7, Christopher Dameron. Number 19, Jackson Couples. And number 54.
Westview donning the all-blue tonight.
I like the all-blue look.
I love the all-blue look. It's Westview's best look. It's also their standard look. Also like the blue-white blue look that they do.
Yeah, for sure.
Bolivar wins the toss. They defer. That's what it looked like.
Yep.
And so Westview. Josh, look down for 1 second. Did they take the ball?
Yeah. Westview's getting the ball. Yep.
Westview will start the game with the ball with 3:30 left to go. We're going to take one more 3-minute break. Thank you all for listening to the Charger pregame show. We'll see you on the other side of this 3-minute break with kickoff here against Bolivar Central.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers!
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Jared Davidson here alongside me tonight. Also, Josh Greer. A fun night. Thank you all for listening into the Charger pregame show as we are set for kickoff. It'll be Brian Brown to kick off for the Tigers. Back deep to receive for Westview. Miles Brown, Dantes Joy of the Upman, along with Messiah Ward standing back to more stoppages. Yay, we have. You know why? We're kind of debating on whether to bring this break back early, simply because we thought they were about to kick off, and now all of a sudden we have another delay in the kickoff of this game.
Yeah, so they spotted the ball, and so we thought they were going to get ready, and then they moved the placement of the ball, and now there's a whistle.
Also see Jason Simpson making his way up to his seat with his wife, Julie Simpson. He'll meet her. And Jason and UT Martin are at home tomorrow for their homecoming against Western Illinois. Saw their equipment truck pull up earlier.
What time do they play tomorrow?
Great question.
No, it's all good.
Put
you on the spot.
I think 2:30 or 3:30. I think
okay,
that's it.
I got you.
2.
All right,
they play
great.
at 2 o'clock. So Brown now getting ready to kick this game off, and he will be a little pooch to the left side at the 40.
Get on it.
And Westview does fall on it. Almost I don't think that was necessarily a designed
Yeah.
onside kick, but it just took a perfect bounce for Bolivar. But Westview, they will start. Looks to be on their own 39-yard line. Real quick, going to pause for station ID before we get the first drive of the game started. WTGF AM Jackson, WTGF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, and Sports Radio 94 FM and 1390 AM. The Chargers donning the all blue. They go right to left. They will start on the right hash of their own 39-yard line. They got two receivers to the right, one to the left. You know how Westview likes to go on the first play of the game.
They were already in a prevent-looking defense.
Simpson will roll out to his left, looking deep over the middle of the field, going for Joy, and Joy will make a jumping catch right at the 15-yard line. Deep shot on play one is good for a first down inside the red zone. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down in a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Chain gang's got to get going, and Bolivar sliding into position. Chains weren't set. It'll be a toss to Barnes on the right side. Barnes has blockers in front, stiff arms the man, staying on his feet, gains 4 yards up to the 14 in Bolivar territory. It'll be second down and 6 to go.
Just like that, we are in, scoring territory. That was a big-time catch by Dantes Joy. Came back to the ball, and very impressive.
2 plays in, 25 seconds. 2 receivers to the left. It'll be a fake handoff to Barnes. Slant route over the middle to C.D. Dameron for the game's first score. The first drive of the game takes 35 seconds, and Westview goes up 6-0. It's a First Response Security Services touchdown from Simpson, and to the First Response Security son, and heir to the throne of Clint Dameron, C.D. Dameron.
Yeah, great first drive, 35 seconds, 3 plays. C.D. Dameron to go ahead and push it in. Start off with the swinging gate like they typically
It's always a swinging gate.
Always a swinging gate.
Well, that's how you start a ball game. Go 3 plays. You go 61 yards in 35 seconds.
Yeah, no matter your opponent, you want to make sure that you are always going full steam ahead, and you can tell this Westview team is going to do that.
Point after is good. It's 7-0. Chargers in front. An 11-yard slant route.
Yeah. You stated that Bolivar needs to do whatever they can to try to be competitive in this game, and maybe the kick was not on purpose, but it was still a short 15-yard kick. You got to try to kick it deep. You got to make them push the ball downfield, and in that defense, they had their cornerbacks as far back as their safeties. It looked like a traditional prevent defense, so it is interesting to kind of see, can you stop them even if you're that far back? And so Westview proved, you're not stopping me right now.
Some announcements being made over the PA. C.D. Dameron got his 200th career tackle last week, and Finn Snyder picked up his 300th career tackle as well.
Yeah, 300 career tackles. That's amazing. That's awesome to hear. No surprise, though. He's all over the field. Looks like Bolivar didn't know where to line up on the kickoff return. They had to get
move up to the 50.
Yep.
So a fast start for Westview. They like to take shot plays on play number 1. Another weekly counting game that we'll keep you updated on tonight. Greenfield visiting Dresden. It's also Dresden's homecoming. That's a pivotal region game. Kinzer Pratt boots this one into the end zone for his 5th touchback of the year. And Bolivar will start this drive on their own 20.
Very impressive. Every week he gets better.
Words.
It's okay.
Words. It's been man, as one of my mentors and professors like to say, it's been a long day this week. And, yep, it's about how this week has gone. Anyways, it's Kinzer Pratt's 5th touchback of the year. And like you mentioned, he's gotten better every week. From week 1 now here into week 8, game number 7, the ball just keeps coming off his foot better and better.
Yeah, better and better. I enjoy seeing it because you make them drive the entire field.
Bolivar comes out in a spread look, 2 receivers to either side. Man comes in motion from left to right. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be stuffed maybe for a gain of 1 yard.
Yeah, it looks like they gave him 1 yard, but you're right. Everyone was there to hold him up.
Colton Mayfield, the quarterback on this team, handed the ball off to Anthony Jones as well. That was Smith on the carry, apology.
Yeah, we always talked about as a coach passing the eye test, and they have some thick looking athletes. They look impressive, but I don't know what's.
And this is a team that has a lot of seniors on it. Returned a lot of guys from their playoff team last year. Maxwell in motion from right to left, handoff up the middle again, and running over a few guys. Falls forward for a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4. That one's going to be Morrow. Jadarian Morrow on the carry. 3rd and 4 upcoming. Westview a chance to get off the field early, force a 3 and out. No, it's going to be 3rd and 5. They back the ball up to the 25.
Oh, they got the 300 anthem going. I don't recall that.
It's been they did it last year. They did it. They've done it all year this year.
My 80.
It's one of those things that you catch it and you're like, huh, they've been doing that all year?
Yeah.
Trips to the right now for Bolivar. 3rd down and 5 to go. The pistol look now. Running back behind Mayfield.
5 seconds.
3 seconds now. Bolivar's got to get the snap off, man in motion, and they do. It'll be a fake jet sweep. Mayfield will keep it, and Drake Hickman fires off the edge to make the tackle and limit the gain to 1. Hickman shot off the left side of the defensive line. It was the first one there, and it'll bring up a 4th down and 4, and Bolivar will be forced to punt.
This is where you could see another great return from CD. He's had a great year returning the ball.
He has 2 touchdowns already returning this year on punts. This one, looks like it almost got blocked. Dameron's going to take it on a line drive at his 49-yard line. Dameron now to the left side. Dameron has a lane. Miles Brown in front, and CD Dameron give him his 3rd punt return touchdown of the season, his 2nd one tonight. 9:18 to go in the first quarter, and the Chargers take a 13-0 lead. It's a First Response Security Services touchdown.
Man, they can score on all 3 phases. It's so impressive to see, and it was a great job by Miles getting out there and just mirroring him and not doing, blocking the back or anything. Great job on the return. It's like they've done it before.
Had a few punt return for touchdowns this year.
Flag. Did he jump off? I didn't see.
And waiting the official call.
Well, you have the players saying that they want strong or heavy or whatever they call it, but I saw the flexing from the linemen.
So now here comes the swinging gate again. Kinzer Pratt on for the point after attempt. Point after try. Official acronym for the PAT.
It is.
Oh. And offsides, and kick was good.
There's a marker on the field.
It's the 2nd penalty on this point after try. And here comes the big unit.
Yeah.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
As soon as Westview does this all the time, they get a offsides penalty on the blocking team, and all of a sudden you start hearing big, 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 and Jackson Couples, Corey Wells, all those guys start racing out, and Dantes Joy comes back out. He'll take the direct snap on the 2-point try. Westview has a high success rate on these this year. Heavy to the right. Joy gets blockers in front, makes a couple of guys miss. Joy trying to get to the outside edge. Dantes Joy all himself. The blocks did not look good, but Joy bounces it all the way to the outside. 15-0 Chargers. 9:18 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's a grown man out there. It is so impressive to see him with a ball in his hands.
So 9:18 to go. 2 minutes and 42 seconds into this ball game.
Gotta love hearing Rocky Top. I know it's their song. Gotta love hearing it. Oh, Arkansas. Yeah,
that's tomorrow.
I forgot. Yeah,
that's
you're
tomorrow.
An Arkansas fan.
Yeah, Arkansas and Tennessee, they play tomorrow at 2:30, I believe.
Yeah.
Tennessee, both teams, I believe, coming off of a bye week.
Yes. Tennessee for sure.
Yeah, Arkansas had a bye week last week. Had 2 weeks to get accommodated to interim head coach and former head coach Bobby Petrino now.
In his first run, he had a great
run. Had a great 4-year stretch there.
Yeah, just keep him off a motorcycle.
Keep him off a motorcycle. Keep them away from interns.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, well. I mean, it's not a – we can get away with that.
Yeah, no secrets.
No secrets. It's been out there for 14 years now. Actually, 13. It happened in 2012. Pratt booms this one. Another high kick. It'll be caught at the 9-yard line by the return man, Maxwell. Or excuse me, that's going to be Jones. Jones on the left side falls forward inside the 20 up to the 23-yard line. So Bolivar Central, they will start their next drive on the left hash of their own 23 going left to right.
Yeah, it didn't make it into the end zone, but you got to love the kickoff team. They stayed in their lanes. They were able to keep him in front of them, and only 23-yard line.
It's also staying higher in the air now, too. You know, we talked about how Kinzer Pratt has gotten better and better as the season has gone on his point after tries, his field goal kicking, and especially on kickoffs. They're floating more, and it's not a bad thing. He's striking them well, but getting more hang time.
Yeah, for sure, because it allows the kickoff team to get down there, so it's not a direct line kick and taking off without having anyone there.
Thank you for tuning in to the Westview Charger football game here tonight, exclusively on this commercial station. Be a handoff. That'll be to Jones. Jones stutter stepping, does get back to the line of scrimmage before being brought down by a combination of Chargers. Tyler Dunphy also, who got the start tonight.
Yeah, he looked like Le'Veon Bell back there.
Yeah.
The only problem is he didn't get anything in return.
No, he didn't. Just mentioned Tyler Dunphy's name. He got thrust into the starting lineup tonight. Keyshawn Frame dealing with a elbow injury. It's not season-ending, but it's not season-ending. He's still going to play this year, but taking a little bit of a scaled-back night.
You can. Yeah.
I mean, Tyler Dunphy last week led the team in tackles with 10 tackles, had 2 tackles for loss. The junior linebacker, good in pursuit.
You know, that's still a success from the D-line as well, whenever you have linebackers.
Ooh, a toss on the right side as Anthony Jones gets walloped in the backfield. Drake Hickman in, as well as Corey Wells. That's been a combo we've called a lot here in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's a great 1-2 punch. We've seen it all season long. They both have been lights out and making sure they seal off that edge.
Corey Wells has 3 sacks on the year. 10 tackles for loss coming into tonight. That leads the team.
Oh, wow, yeah. I don't think I had 10 tackles for loss my entire career at Henry County.
Third and long, 3rd and 13 with 7:45 to go. Here in the first quarter, Bolivar facing another 3rd down. Westview another chance to get off the field, another 3-and-out opportunity. 3 receivers to the left for the Tigers and 0 on the play clock. They barely get the snap off. And no, they don't. Whistle blows late. I thought he got it off right as it hit 0. It's still going to call a delay of game. Back him up 5 yards, turns 3rd and 13 into 3rd and 18.
Yeah, I don't. It should be matched up, but I was told they have a little thing in their pocket that actually goes off, and they put their hand in the air and start clicking down. I didn't pay attention to them to see if that was the case, but I asked someone a while back, and that's what they told me. Monty, who's an official.
So a 3rd and long turns into an even longer 3rd and long. 3rd and 18 now. Bolivar, they will take this snap from their own 15. They have to get all the way up to the 33.
Yeah, and this is not an area of the field that you want to be pushing the ball either, so he's got to get rid of the ball quick or –
Westview showing some press coverage. They bring the pressure, and the quarterback will throw it. Receiver is in the vicinity. Somehow sidearmed that one out. Did Colton Mayfield. Intended target on the play was Keelan Polk.
Yeah, very impressive to get it that far because he looked like he was throwing a dart.
Yeah, it looked like he was throwing a dart and just kind of came, not even sidearm, came almost like submarine, it looked like.
Yep.
That's going to be an E&H Refrigeration defensive stop. C.D. Dameron already has 2 touchdowns tonight. Feels like we've caught a different guy with a hat trick every week so far.
Every week. Every single week.
Miles Brown had one earlier this year. Asa Barnes as well.
Got a little tip
this
of it.
one is going to be partially blocked, and Dameron's going to let this one bounce. It will take a Bolivar roll and go to the 46-yard line. Bolivar Central, they get a decent roll on the punt that looked to be partially tipped. And now Westview will start this drive on the Tiger 46-yard line. Here comes the boys in blue back onto the field.
Yeah, and I'm sure the offense is excited to be back out there. They're like, hey, come on, let's go. We want some touches.
Mentioned some guys out in the pregame, so the starting lineup on the offensive line got shuffled a little bit. Max Mobley is snapping tonight. Frinsley out with a concussion. And Jalen Tisdale out as well. Drake Hickman playing in that tackle spot. Simpson will take the snap. It'll be a fake handoff to the right side. Screen to the left now. Miles Brown has a catch. Was quiet last week. Miles Brown has blockers in front. Side steps a man inside the 30. And it'll be on the 22-yard line of Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. First down. Posted Essery taking a guy all the way to the 10 on his block.
No, I love it. Yeah, I was looking down for the name. I love seeing it all the way down to about the 15-yard line. Whenever you're 20 yards downfield driving your guy, you are doing something right.
Wesley moves the sticks. Simpson now looks right. Looks back over the middle, steps up into the pocket, and he will throw backwards. That's going to be a fumble, and Miles Brown's going to pick it up. And no, it's going to be Asa Barnes. Barnes trying to make this work, and oh my gosh, somehow this is going to work. Barnes stays in bounds. Barnes still on his feet. We're playing backyard football. Asa Barnes going to the right side. Dameron has a screen block. Barnes out of gas will be inside the 5-yard line. Simpson made a dumb decision to throw it back to Asa Barnes. Would have been a fumble. Barnes comes all the way back to the near side before reversing it back to the other side of the field. Runs out of gas inside the 5-yard line. It's a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down in the C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity. Corey Wells will check into the ball game. Asa Barnes may have just ran about 100 yards.
He ran over 100 yards. If you had those little trackers that the soccer players have, he ran over 100 yards. That was so impressive on a play that shouldn't have been had. They'll look at it on film, but still got him down. Look at this. Strong run.
Yeah, handoff up the gut to Corey Wells, willing his way down to the 1. Second and goal to go from the 1.
Yeah, very, very impressive, but good gosh, he ran all over the field. I didn't even see that in Pop Warner football.
Matthew, I hope you got that down there on the film, man. That would have been awesome. 5:28 to go here. It'll be another handoff to Wells on the left side. Wells, he gets through. Corey Wells breaks the plane for a first response security services touchdown from 1 yard out.
Yeah, I tell you what, having him touching the ball as a running back has been so impressive this year, moving over from tight end. He probably still gets, some calls to go in at tight end, but seeing him at running back has been so impressive.
Well, and I got to talk to Logan Callens, the defensive coordinator, a little bit before the game tonight, just talking about Corey Wells and how he's fit so well into that flex spot. Got here late in the summer. You're trying to learn a complex tight end spot in this offense, and he said Corey Wells is a smart kid. It's just a lot to catch up with. So, they put him at running back a little bit to give him some run there, and they've liked what they've seen from him. Westview has always had a second back emerge in the last few years from Drew Shanklin, who had Cody Meeks emerge under him, and then the snap to hold the kick. This one is up and good. We'll continue this conversation on the other side of this 30-second break. The Chargers lead 22-0 here on the Sports 731 Network.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
And back here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth, Corey Wells punched it in from 1 yard out. After, if y'all can rewind this thing, rewind it. Go back and look at what Asa Barnes just did. And it's little things like that. That wasn't little, but that make this Westview team really hard to beat is because you have them stopped as Pratt boots this one inside the 5 again. It'll be returned by Jones, as Jones gets a pass at 20, lowers the shoulder pass at 25 in between the 27-28 yard line. But Asa Barnes, what he did, this team's so good because you think you have him stopped, and all of a sudden one of their premier athletes pulls something out of their bag of tricks like that. Going back to what we were talking about on the conversation about Westview always having 2 running backs emerge. Yeah. A few years ago, Drew Shanklin was running back 1. Cody Meeks emerged under him. Then all of a sudden, Cody Meeks last year was his senior year. Asa Barnes started to emerge more and more as a sophomore. So then you have 2 backs, especially with 2 guys who play both sides of the field. And now as we get later in the season, Corey Wells has been a pleasant surprise out of the backfield. So now, like you said, when Asa needs a break when he does things like that, you're going to get a guy who can run the ball just as hard in Corey Wells. Hand off up the gut. Breaks free.
Breaks through, yeah.
It'll be close to the first down marker for Bolivar, close to their first down of the night. Looks to be Anthony Jones. And it looks to be enough for a first down, and it is. Bolivar moves the sticks.
Yeah, no, it is great to have those two running backs, especially whenever you're playing both ways and whenever you get deeper into the season. You want to make sure that you are able to sub them out. He's doing a great job. Not only can he run fast, as we saw him break off a couple weeks ago for that 40-yard run, he can also squeeze it in from 2 yards.
Oh, yeah, and also, too, I want to the conversation I had with Coach Callens before the game. He was talking about how Corey has pushed Asa so much this year as well with that addition as well. And it's be a handoff up the gut again. No quarterback keeper for Mayfield. Mayfield has room on the right side, and flag comes flying out. Messiah Ward got held by the neck, it looked like, and so this one will be coming back. But, you talked about how Corey Wells pushed Asa, and then that, created a little bit of competition. You knew Asa was going to be your running back one, but when you have a guy behind you that's pushing you like the way Corey Wells has done so far this year, it only makes your team better.
Yeah, for sure. And I think the old saying is iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
I believe that's the case. But that's exactly what's going on here. You have so many talented guys that could do so many different things that, I came into this not expecting. And so it has been impressive. And, we've gotten really good running back play.
Well, you go back to a few years ago, too, in the 2022 football season, in the postseason, Westview kind of had a little quarterback competition between Miles Vincent and Craig Rogers. Craig Rogers transferred in the offseason. Craig Rogers won the job, got a little shaky in the first 2 weeks with a loss to Dresden and then a loss to O'Brien County early in the year. But then, it starts to look really well. You have a really good quarterback. Rogers breaks his collarbone, tries to play even more. And then Westview becomes one-dimensional with Quincy Hamilton. Slant right over the middle, high ball. Miles Brown on the defense. A flag comes flying late. Intended target looked to be Courtney Henderson. Are they going to get Miles Brown for pass interference?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that was the case. Unless it was during route and I just missed it.
And that flag was thrown. It's going to be on Westview, and they're going to get Miles Brown for pass interference.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it. I don't know if.
And, I mean, it was very close. I mean, I would assume one of the back officials would have seen it better than the official that threw the flag on the far side of the field. But
yeah, I agree with that. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, I'm looking all over the place, so I could have missed it before, but I definitely didn't see it.
So first down and 10, first play of the night upcoming for Bolivar inside Westview territory. Mayfield in the pistol. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. It'll be a handoff to the left side, and there's Finn Snyder making the tackle initially, joined by two other Chargers. Also, Kason Spalding in on the tackle. Morrow gets dropped in the backfield for a tackle for loss. Finn Snyder, as we just mentioned his name, for the first time this evening. Snyder this year, 61 tackles on the season. Might be his first tackle for loss as well.
Yeah, very impressive. The linebacker group's doing a great job scraping across. We need to make sure that, we're not getting any of these silly penalties that we discussed before.
And it may sound shocking that Snyder, that was his first tackle for loss of the season, but he's a guy who plugs the gap and stays patient.
Yep.
He's not going to get over-aggressive and cost his team. Pistol look again, fake handoff. Mayfield rolls out to the right, consumed in the backfield. Hickman giving chase. That one comes out. I don't think that was they going to say it was thrown?
Well, if so, then it's
they're going to say it was thrown. It should be intentional grounding.
Yep. Regardless, I've always thought my guys get on the ball. You don't know until they say something.
He wasn't really hit when he threw it.
Yep.
It's going to be iffy. It's going to be third down and long regardless. Third down and 11. But Hickman, elite pursuit.
Yeah, I mean, to me, you either got to call that intentional grounding or call it a fumble because he was still up.
Only negating factor for intentional grounding was that he was outside of the tackle box.
But it didn't make it past
the line of scrimmage. It wasn't anywhere close to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers to the right for the Tigers, one to the left. Third and long. It'll be a handoff up the middle and snuffed out perfectly by who else? Corey Wells drops him at the original line of scrimmage for a gain of one, and Bolivar will bring out the punt unit again. It's been such a treat getting to watch this junior play. And the scary part about this, too, is Westview has only one or two true seniors that are starting on this defense.
That is insane. That is insane.
You look at a team who was so good last year, who graduated only a few seniors. High snap on the punt. They get it off. This one, pretty good punt. And Wells down on the ground. Dameron catches the punt. He catches it around the 25. Dameron has a lane in front, and C.D. Dameron has one man to beat. Miles Brown gets the block, and Dameron will outrun the last guy. C.D. Dameron, a punt return from about 75 yards out. A first response security services touchdown.
Yeah, no, it's impressive. His speed is so, like, it shocks me every
We have
time.
a penalty flag on the field.
Block in the back, I guess. That's what it looked like he called.
We did have one official signal block in the back. I have a discussion between.
What?
Oh, they're going to bring this all the way back to inside the 30.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. Unless it was before the return, I saw two people on
Corey
the ground.
Corey Wells was on the ground,
and
but
he got back up and hustled back. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. If anything, it was a holding call that got both into the ground, not a block in the back. Still a 10-yard penalty regardless.
Yep.
But now Westview, instead of a punt return touchdown in the 4th of the season for C.D. Dameron, they start this drive in some of the worst field position they've had all year.
The thing is, they could have got their feet tripped up. Who knows what happened? All I saw was them on the ground. I saw them get up and hustle back up to try to make a block.
So Westview now starting this drive on their own 15. Once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in with us here tonight. Stack look on the right side. Single man on the near side. Simpson goes quick now to the right. It will be caught. And shuffling around is the receiver. That looks to be Miles Brown. On the catch is dropped at the line of scrimmage. It will bring up second down. It was going to be a gain of 1, so it'll be second down and 9. That was that was Tayshawn Walker on the far side. First action that we've seen from Walker this evening. 2:15 to go. Simpson drops back, looking left. He's going to look back over the middle of the field, and he's going to find Colin Haskins, the freshman. Haskins lowers the shoulders and falls forward just shy of the 45-yard line. Westview moves the sticks for a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down. The freshman, Colin Haskins, once again showing the quickness over the middle of the field at the receiver spot. Westview going hurry up, trips to the right, one to the left. Evans comes in motion from right to left. Walker now joining. Simpson, quick pass. It's going to be a hitch route. That'll be to Joy. Joy stutter steps, makes a man miss. Dantes Joy, it's a foot race. Stutter steps again. He's down the sideline. Dantes Joy gets tripped up and steps out of bounds. Barely stepping out at the 18-yard line. Another first down for the Chargers. A C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity upcoming now for Westview at the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that cut was nasty. That was nasty.
So much more in control of his footwork this season in his senior year is Dantes Joy. First and 10. It'll be a handoff to Barnes at the middle. Barnes has a blocker in front. Barnes back up the middle, lunging forward, has enough for the first down. It'll be a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and it'll be first and goal to go from the 5. Westview back to the line quickly. 93 seconds to go here in the first half. Westview leads 22-0, trying to tack on one more score. It'll be a handoff again to the left side. Barnes trying to find the edge. Asa Barnes will lower the shoulder and get in. Asa Barnes takes a hard fall over there by the Marimbas, and Barnes will get up slow, and Bolivar's going to go help him get up. Nothing intentional. It's just a hard-hitting play, but it'll be a first response security services touchdown again, this time by Asa Barnes.
Impressive run.
Very impressive run. Found the outside edge, kind of pulled up a little bit, but it wasn't a pull-up to give up on the play, trying to gauge his options, and did so perfectly. A touchdown from 5 yards out.
Oh.
And here comes the package. Ooh, Kinzer Pratt almost kicked that one.
Yeah.
And here comes the big unit again.
He's like, give me a chance to kick.
Kinzer's like, stop it.
Looks like they may be subbing, having Corey in.
Yeah, Corey's been coming in on these big runs as well. Here comes Tyler Dunphy as well, the junior. 1:19 to go here in the first quarter. Westview leads 28-0 and a chance to make it 30 with a 2-point try.
Yep, he's in.
And he will fall. Oh, my gosh, a block all the way to the flag. Oh, you're going to call a flag for what?
It was already afterwards, so it'd have to be on the kickoff.
Yeah, it had to be. 2-point conversion is good, but you're calling a flag for a block?
Yeah, I don't know.
Blindside, where he got the penalty for blocking him all the way to the bus.
Yes.
That's literally what just happened.
I thought you meant he blindside. I was like, I didn't see it.
No, the movie Blindside, where he took him all the way to the bus because, in quote, it was time for him to go home.
Time for him to go home. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, no, great block. If you're an O-line coach, you're like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah. That's the one you're not going to be mad about when when film time comes around.
Yep.
When film time comes around on next Sunday.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Because of fall break.
Yep. Well, I'm glad they deserve a break. All the coaches deserve a break. This would be a good time for them to relax, and it's about to be the second half of the season.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, you're already in the second half of the season, but you're about to get the level of competition is about to step up big time for Westview. You have the bye week next week.
Yep.
Where then afterwards you have Dyersburg, then Covington, and then whatever the postseason has in store.
Number 14, Henderson.
Not a lot of games here tonight, so we won't have a lot of score updates happening.
Yeah, all the change. It'd be nice if everyone could get their schedule together and have fall.
Yeah,
fall
it's
break
like tonight. Tonight we have a handful of games. Next week it'll be the same way with other schools and districts having time off.
Well, let's see. I'm going to say he hits the 15-yard line.
Boy, they back him up 15 yards.
Yep. 15 to 18 is where I would
so
guess.
Kinzer Pratt will kick off from the 25.
The last time he was brought this far back, though, he got a
He did
good
get one.
bounce.
He got one.
Yep.
He got a good bounce and
Yep.
got it almost to the end zone. He's gotten one of these inside the 10 before this year. Pratt puts all into this. Not as much. He's going to pooch this one a little more. It's going to be caught at the 35. This one's going to be caught by Morrow. Morrow going to the left side, breaking tackles before he's eventually wrestled down by Mixon McDaniel at the 40. Bolivar, their best starting field position of the night.
Yeah, I don't know if he just misstruck the ball or if they wanted a little pooch kick.
So a big-time update from Region 7 1A as Lake County leads South Fulton 16-0. South Fulton undefeated in region play right now.
South Fulton has impressed me so
They
much
have.
this year. Yeah, I was so shocked. Way to go, the new head coach and the running backs having a great year.
Yes.
They've really, really impressed me. I picked Lake County because I'm trying to catch up to you guys.
Trying to catch up to some of us.
Trying to catch up to you guys.
Let's see. Dresden leads 7-0 over Greenfield at the end of the first. It's also their homecoming. It's going to be a handoff on the right side, and I believe Tyler Dunphy was first in there on the tackle.
Yeah, Joe's feet got one more, it looks like.
Be a gain of 2. Anthony Jones on the carry makes it 2nd and 8.
You know, Greenfield, they've been playing tough this year as well. I think Dresden's too much. You just hope the homecoming activities doesn't distract.
Doesn't become a distraction.
Yep.
Second and 8. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Chargers lead 30-0. 4 touchdowns here tonight. C.D. Dameron accounts for 2 of them.
Yeah, no, and it should be 3.
Should be 3. Yeah. Draws back to pass. Does Bolivar Central. It's going to be a go route on the sideline and overthrown Miles Brown on the coverage. Has it? Okay. I kind of like what Bolivar's doing here tonight, though, on the offensive end. Miles Brown has rarely been targeted this year.
Yep.
And Bolivar Central said, hey, we're going to go at your best corner.
Yep.
And we're going to go at
You know, the quarterbacks, I saw them in pregame, and they had a couple guys drop the ball, but that's actually perfect placement.
Oh, yeah, it's a perfect placement on the ball. Spun it very well to Colton Mayfield.
Yep. What is he? Do you know?
I believe he's a junior.
Okay.
No, he's a senior.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a lot of seniors on this roster.
Yep. You mentioned that earlier. I just wasn't sure if the quarterback was a senior.
Yeah, they were able to snag the number 4 seed in Region 7 last year. believe they got the upset in round 1 and lost to Covington in round 2.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup.
It'll be a handoff to Jones. Jones squeezes his way through the gap, and then it's going to be Cason Spalding and Miles Brown forcing him out of bounds right around that first down marker. Anthony Jones, don't know how he got through that hole. It wasn't big.
He had quick feet, that's for sure. He looked like Bugs Bunny.
It's a first down, Bolivar.
First down, Tigers. They won't have to run another play. Drake Hickman comes back into the game for Jamal Barnett. Hickman doing more double duty tonight. Hasn't had to do a lot of it this year, but that will be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first 12 minutes to play, the Chargers lead 30-0 in offensive barrage, tacked on by a special teams touchdown, and that's why Westview has a 30-point lead. We're going to take a 1-minute break when we come back, the start of the second quarter here on the Sports 731 Network.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare, the highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Bolivar has first down and 10 at midfield as we start the second quarter of play. We haven't flipped ends of the field, but we flipped which direction we're going. Ball is at midfield. And we are ready to get this second quarter underway. Mayfield in the pistol again. He'll drop back to pass. It'll be a quick slant. Before that's hold up. Couples on pursuit. And now here comes Corey Wells as he's going to throw on the run. And, just out of the reach of C.D. Dameron. As Mayfield had to get rid of that quickly. Corey Wells took off like a speeding bullet. To bring up second down and 10. Not sure.
Yeah, no, I could.
Never saw a flag come out.
Yeah, it should have been, though. I saw holding over here.
Yeah, saw the couples got held, it looked like. An eligible man downfield, that's the call.
Okay.
No official flag thrown.
Maybe they were running an RPO. I was trying to move around this. I couldn't see.
It looked like they were trying to run a quick play action.
Okay.
With a slant over the middle.
Yep.
And the slant got walled off quickly by Messiah Ward.
They went ahead and declined
They declined the penalty, so it'll be second and 10 from the 50 again. 11:51 to go here in the first quarter. Westview playing press coverage on the outside here with Messiah Ward. One receiver to either side, pistol look. It'll be a handoff to the right side. This will be to Jones, and Jones will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, lost the one on that one.
It'll be third down and 11. Ball spotted at the Bolivar 49-yard line.
Yeah, third and 11. I mean, what do you do if you're the head coach?
I mean, I think you try to take another shot. Your quarterback has thrown a couple nice balls down the field this ball game.
Yep. No, I think he throws a good lateral ball. I agree with that. We'll see what happens, though. I don't know.
Westview's gotten constant pressure, though. There's 3 on the play clock.
Yep.
And we will have a timeout by Coach Woodmore. And 11:03 here in the first half to go. We'll keep it right here. Westview leads 30-0 here in the second quarter. Bolivar Central facing a third down and 11 out of this R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout. Josh, the Westview offense, once again, just, we saw it the first drive of the game. They went 3 plays in 35 seconds. It was a deep shot to Dantes Joy, a run with Asa Barnes, and then a slant route to C.D. Dameron. And then on the next offensive possession, It wasn't even offensive possession as C.D. Dameron took a punt 60 yards to the house, excuse me.
He should have had a 75.
Should have had a 75-yard one as well. But, I mean, you look at it well, Corey Wells now has a rushing touchdown along with Asa Barnes as well.
Yep.
So the running game for Westview looking good again tonight.
Yeah, both running backs look good, and it's good to get Corey those touches and not just, second team type of touches because he deserves it. He's playing lights out on both sides of the ball whenever he gets the opportunity on offense and then obviously on defense.
Two receivers to the right now for Bolivar. In the pistol again is Mayfield. He'll fake the handoff and roll out to his right. And it's a designed quarterback run the entire way. He stays in bounds, and Mayfield will have the first down as Bolivar moves the sticks. He never pulled up to throw that ball one bit. It was a designed quarterback run the entire way, and it worked. Good play drawn up by Coach Woodmore of the Tigers. They move it to Westview's 31-yard line.
Yeah, QB sweep all the way. We saw it. You run off your DBs, and there's no one there really to back it up. Linebackers could have scraped across, but
well, Chargers, they've been playing man, it looks like, all night.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of press coverage, so perfect design call for the Tigers. Once again, the Chargers will be off next week before traveling to Dyersburg in what could be their last road game of the season. 1st and 10. Be a handoff to the left side. Stiff arm is not going to work out for Avion Jackson, Woodmore, as Messiah Ward, Corey Wells, and Tyler Dunphy, all three in on the tackle. Darian Morrow, once again, could not find any running room.
Yeah, it's tough, and you could kind of read it anytime you're on the other hash and you got the guy all the way out as far as he can. You think the ball is going to be ran towards you.
Dunphy, once again, just plugging into the gaps tonight as well, doing a great job.
Yeah, excellent job.
His first start of the year.
8 seconds.
Bolivar taking all the time in the world to get to the line, and
there's
two now, and they're not going to get this one off.
Yep, delay game unless they called it.
I do not believe they did call it. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty on the Tigers. It's the second delay of game that they have had tonight.
Yeah, it could have been 3. They called the timeout earlier, but the thing is, you're finally getting this positive momentum. You can't shoot yourself in the foot.
No. You're in Westview territory for only the second time tonight. 2nd and 17. In the pistol. Mayfield drops back, looks to his right. Now shuffles back left. Pursuit coming by Westview, and that got back past the line of scrimmage, out of the tackle box. Just throws it away. Bring up 3rd and long.
Yeah, that's tough. It's hard if you're a right-handed quarterback to roll left and expect that if there's nothing there with your feet, you can't really throw it anywhere.
Well, with the defensive ends of Westview being able to get the pressure along with the linebackers, I'm looking at Drake Hickman and Jackson Couples mainly.
Yep.
Being able to get the pursuit off the ends. It's made Mayfield's life hard.
Yeah, it totally has. And they, each and every week we see them play big.
Oh, yeah, they play big every single time. And, of course, on the same side of Drake Hickman, you have the flex, or what Coach Cowens likes to call the fox, in Corey Wells. Westview, they have 4 down. In the pistol, Mayfield takes it. Wells drops back into coverage. Mayfield looking right. And he's going to step up and go to the right side, out of the reach of Dunphy, and goes out of bounds just before the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th down and long.
Yeah, and if you have to go for it. I mean, this is the closest you've been all night.
So 4th and 11 on the Westview 32-yard line. They have to get to the 21, does Bolivar. Ball sits on the right hash. 9:32 to go in the first half. The only Region 7 3A ball game of the night here at Hardy Graham Stadium. If Westview holds on to win, they will move into solo first place for a week. And, of course, they'll be joined with a tie after the Dyersburg and Covington game next week. 3 on the play clock. 2, 1. Mayfield gets it off just in time. Slant over the middle, and it's overthrown for the intended target, Courtney Henderson. Messiah Ward on the coverage with Kason Spalding lurking over top and Finn Snyder lurking more and more into the middle. It's going to be an E&H Refrigeration defensive stop, and the Chargers will take over on their own 32.
Slants are hard to run. Obviously, Westview makes it look easy. But if you don't have a Simpson at quarterback, slants at the high school level, they're tough because you do typically throw it behind the receiver.
That one was thrown too far out in front. It's just a hard route to time.
Yep.
So here comes the Chargers back out onto the field with a 30-point lead.
$50 cash prize for the Westview Booster Club for the junior class.
Simpson takes the snap. He'll go to the swing route to Evans. Evans only his third catch of the year. Alex Evans has enough for the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and very close to a horse collar around the neck. But Alex Evans almost doubles his receiving yardage on the year with a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down as Westview moves the ball up to their own 47.
Yeah, great run after catch. That was a little late, too, and it looked to be a little horse collary in my opinion.
Simpson looking over the middle of the field. He's going to go deep. Joy is all alone at the 15-yard line. Dantes Joy goes in for 6 from 53 yards out. First Response Security Services, touchdown.
Yeah, you can't leave him wide open. I'm sorry. I don't know what the busted coverage was. I don't know if they brought someone off the edge, and I just didn't see it, but he was wide open and able to just trot in.
So Simpson finds a wide open Dantes Joy.
I'm disappointed. I didn't hear the joy. I thought we were going to start doing that every week.
Whistles again on the extra point attempt. 53-yard touchdown.
Sounds like the band is warming up.
Yeah, they're getting ready for their halftime performance here on Homecoming. An illegal substitution by Bolivar. And whistles again. There's just a lot of stoppages. West is going to decline the penalty, and they're going to keep Kinzer Pratt out on the field.
You know, and I bet Kinzer's like, thank God.
Yeah, probably went up to Coach McCall and said, hey, can we decline the next one? And the kick is up and right down Broadway. 9:12 to go here in the second quarter. We're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break and a word from our sponsors.
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and Galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
Hey, welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Westview leads 37-0. Graham Simpson found a wide open Dantes Joy for a 53-yard touchdown strike on the last drive. And that's how Westview tacks on to their lead here on homecoming night.
Yeah, Bolivar actually did a pretty good job of flipping the field and getting some positive yards, and then they kept shooting themselves in the foot, and, it didn't take Westview long.
It's going to be Simpson's second passing touchdown of the night.
See if we can get this one in the end zone.
Pratt toes it. It's going to fall right in front of the 10-yard line. Caught on the run by Bolivar and then just tripped up is Henderson. Falls down at the 25-yard line. So Bolivar Central will set up shop on their own 25.
Yeah, it looked dangerous at first. He had two guys beside him. I thought they would be able to block our guys running upfield, but they took off the other way. .9:08 to go here in the first half.
First down and 10 for the Tigers.
Yeah, if you're Bolivar, you got to figure out something that works on offense. It could be that quarterback sweep or that little rollout pass that you could throw downfield, but you got to give some sort of positive plays whenever you got 75 yards to go.
Mayfield looking for the out route. Will go to the comeback route on the 35-yard line, right at the down marker to gain. Looks like he has just enough. That was going to be Peyton Maxwell on the catch. First down and 10 for the Tigers, all the way up to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, their QB looks good. I mean, he's got a good arm.
$8:45 to go here in the second quarter. Thank you for listening to Westview Charger football exclusively here tonight on the commercial station of the Westview Chargers. 3 receivers to the right. Mayfield drops back to pass. Pump fakes, goes over, and almost sacked, and is sacked from behind at the 29-yard line. Jackson Couples on the sack, a little awkward coming up. Maybe just the way he fell. Quick stinger. He'll be down at the 30s where they officially spot it. But a loss of 7 on the sack, and Jackson Couples will come out and take a seat for Couples, his second sack of the year.
Yeah, they had a receiver streaking downfield, so it was going to be dangerous if you had any time to throw it, but this Westview defensive line, they do a great job.
Alex Evans into the ball game on defense for this drive as well. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. It'll be a handoff in the pistol look, and up the middle before being wrestled down is Morrow. Makes his way to the 32. Snyder in on the tackle. Couples now comes back into the ball game. Coming out will be Stooksbury. 3rd and long for the Tigers. Ball on the left hash of their own 32. Trips to the right, solo man here to the left on the near side. Mayfield drops back to pass, looking to the right now over the middle of the field. Steps up, he's looking to run the ball, stays behind the line of scrimmage, finds his man in Maxwell. Maxwell will be about a yard or two shy from that down marker. Goes up to the 45-yard line. Good play by Mayfield to stay behind the line of scrimmage and fire a dart to make this 4th and manageable.
Yeah, no, that was impressive because that's exactly what I was looking for because it felt like he would have been past the line of scrimmage, but he was not. You know, he did it through it just in time, so he had great awareness of his receiver and where that line of scrimmage was.
It will be 4th and 2 from the 45-yard line. Bolivar, they have to get to the 47. Offense stays out, 2 receivers to either side. Spread look in the pistol. See if Westview brings pressure. They back off. That'll be a pass. Mayfield looking for a man down the seam, throws it up, and Messiah Ward is going to get the pick. Messiah Ward, his 3rd interception of the year, and he has a blocker in front, and Messiah Ward will take it back to the 6-yard line. Penalty marker comes flying on the field late. It's going to be at the Bolivar Central 40-yard line.
Yeah, there was a collision over here, but I couldn't tell who actually, hit who. I just saw bodies fly.
I believe they picked up the flag.
Okay.
I believe it was going to have no repercussions.
Were you able to see it?
So Messiah Ward with his 3rd interception of the year, a team-high 3 interceptions. And he returns it into the red zone. It's a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity from the 6-yard line. Simpson back out onto the field. It's a 37-point lead, 5:51 to go in the first half.
Westview, first down.
2 receivers to the right, solo man to the left. It'll be Joyanne Dameron here to the near side. Ball spotted on the right hash. Brown in motion left to right. Pop, and flag comes flying out. And so this touchdown more than likely coming back.
Yeah, I would assume they didn't have 7 guys in line of scrimmage. Typically, as soon as the whistle blows, that's what you see.
Flag on the play. Illegal procedure on Westview. Replay first down.
Illegal motion, Westview.
I guess they didn't have all their guys set, or 2 guys in motion.
So there's no way Brown would have been coming towards the line of scrimmage from that angle.
Yeah, I know.
So more than likely, with an illegal procedure penalty, probably had 5 in the backfield.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, initially that's what I thought, and then I second-guessed myself.
So instead of first and goal from the 6, it's first and goal to go from the 11. 2 receivers to the left. Solo man, Joy to the right. It'll be a fake handoff to Barnes. Simpson goes through his progressions, and that one falls incomplete. Looked like Evans and Brown were miscommunicated on the route. They were both in the same area, but neither running a clean route. That one falls incomplete. Second and goal.
Yeah, just a little bit of miscommunications. It did hit someone's hands, but I didn't see who it was.
I believe it was Miles.
Okay.
And I went to Miles before the game because I saw him getting ready to warm up, and I looked and I was like, Miles, you're not wearing the neon gloves tonight. It's a pink out. I respect it. October, I love it. I goes, Miles, it's going to be harder to find you on the field now. He just laughed. Handoff to Barnes now, bounces to the right side, has a block in Barnes.
Another flag.
They're going to call that a crackback block? If they call that a crackback block. Interesting call coming here.
Yeah, no.
They're going to call it holding. Okay. So Westview, after a season low in penalties last week, have racked up a few here tonight.
Yeah, I think they've already matched their last week total.
Matched last week's total. If not, have already exceeded it.
Yeah, for sure.
So now, after first and goal from the 6, it will be second and goal from the 19.
Well, the positive thing is they can score from anywhere.
That's true. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Same formation. Dameron in the slot on the left. Simpson rolls out to his left. Throws off his back foot. Dameron is wide open at the 10 and walks in unscathed for a 19-yard First Response Security Services touchdown and C.D. Dameron's 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yeah, we knew he'd get another one, just didn't know when and how. Very impressive, rolling out left, turning your shoulders, able to get that right in the bread basket. No swinging gate here.
No swinging gate here, straight up extra point. 3rd touchdown on the night for C.D. Dameron, 3rd passing touchdown on the night for Simpson. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. Bang good, right down Broadway. As Kinzer Pratt, perfect on extra points on the night. 44-0, Westview in front of Bolivar. Will keep it right here. Chargers running away with this one on homecoming night.
Yeah, 44-0. You can kind of feel it in the air. It toughs because it's, Bolivar can't do anything to stop them. You get a handful of penalties to help you out, and they still can find a way to score at any given moment.
Westview leads Bolivar 44-0 with still 5:15 to go here.
Simpson's 75th touchdown pass.
Graham Simpson in his career just announced over the PA that was his 75th career touchdown pass. And with his 3rd one on the night was his 28th on the season.
Yeah, impressive because I think you've stated last week that he's played in about half the quarters of the games that he's competed in. So very impressive to see 75 and 28.
And let's see here. Got 2 more regular season games left. I'd imagine Graham comes back out for I would imagine he ends the half with how long they've kept him in.
Yep.
Let's see. This kick is going to be caught at the 6 by Bolivar. Return man. Past the 15 is going to be – ball comes out, and that's going to be another turnover forced by this Charger defense. Their 18th of the year. And Westview, they will get a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity right off the bat.
Yeah, anytime you can have turnover on special teams, that is special, and it's great to see that.
If Westview gets all 7 remaining, if they make it to state, they'll get 7 remaining games. There's a solid chance, with the level of competition that is to come, Graham could get to 100 career touchdown passes through 2 seasons.
That's insane.
That was Tyler Dunphy on the forced fumble as well. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Westview in the red zone already. Simpson, quick route, steps up into the pocket. Simpson bobbles it for a second, spin moves down low, gets walloped at the 14-yard line. He's going to gain 3. It's a bizarre play from the start. But Simpson tucks it and runs, avoids the sack, and gains 3 on the play to make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that had to be miscommunication because that didn't look like something that was drawn up.
.435 to go here in the second quarter. 2 receivers down to the left for Westview. Joy alone on the near side here to the right. Handoff to Barnes. Barnes on the left side. Barnes cuts it back up the middle, and they can't lasso him down. Asa Barnes runs it in from 14 yards out. It's going to make it 50-0 here in the first half.
Yeah, great cut. Great cut by Asa Barnes, and, it's one of those nights if you're Bolivar.
First Response Security Services touchdown, this time by Asa Barnes. Kinzer Pratt now on for the extra point attempt. .14-yard touchdown run by Barnes, his second rushing touchdown of the night. Kinzer Pratt stays perfect on extra points. It's 51-0 here with 4:24 to go in the first half.
Your score, your Westview Chargers 51, Bolivar 0.
So a 2-play drive after Tyler Dunphy forced the fumble on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Good replay by our sideline camera on the fumble.
Yeah, no, great job. Just a reach around, and it was able to knock it out. That was great.
Here's the score of interest. Lake County 17, 16, South Fulton 0.
Lake County still holding strong over South Fulton in a pivotal Region 7 1A matchup.
Yeah, great job by Coach Hunter Short.
Yep.
He actually is an alumni of UT Martin, and I've had him in class before. He's a great leader of men, and I truly, I truly think the world of him because every year you're going to have 16, 15, 17 players, and you got to go out there and compete.
It's a Lake County team who got upset by Gleason earlier this year.
For sure.
As well.
Yep.
So Region 7 1A has a chance to become a little bit wacky here in the last 3 weeks of the year. Pratt skies this one, and it will take a checkup bounce at the 10 before being caught on the run, and he will be down at the 18-yard line. I believe that was Avion Jackson on the return.
Yeah, you could hear the boot from up here.
Oh, yeah, you can hear the boot from up here. You also can hear it check up from up here as well.
Yep.
Dresden 21.
Dresden leads 21-6 over Greenfield on their homecoming tonight as well. So Dresden, if scores hold tonight, going to take a stranglehold on first place in Region 7 1A. Starting to keep you all updated with some county scores as well. Gleason and West Carroll will find that score here later. Gleason trying to make it back to the postseason for the first time in a few years.
Yeah, and that's another team. Anytime they have a great year, that's awesome because, they're the smallest football team in the state of Tennessee.
Not just smallest football team, smallest overall school in the state of Tennessee.
Are they really?
I believe they're the smallest public school.
No, I didn't realize they were the smallest.
And the ball's
school.
on the ground,
Yep.
and there's going to be a scrum at the bottom. I believe Bolivar fell back on top of it. And it looks like they did. It'll be a loss of...
Fumble on the play, Bolivar recovered.
About 5.
About 5. About 4. It's going to be 2nd and 14.
Yeah, I knew they had 158 students at one time whenever I did this study, but I didn't know they were the smallest
I believe they are the smallest public school in the state of Tennessee. Colin Haskins starting to warm up on the sidelines.
It's good to see.
Simpson's flag jacket is off, so I'd imagine his night is done.
Yep.
Simpson 3 passing touchdowns on the night. Be a new quarterback in as that. Oh, what a catch on the sideline by Bolivar. And that, I believe, was called by Keon Polk. New quarterback into the game, Kanan Swift.
Yeah, no, very impressive. It bounced up a little bit, it looked like, and then he was able to snag it down and get a few positive yards off of it.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7, but what a grab with one hand on the outside. So Kanan Smith now into the ball game. Interesting to see what he's got for the Bolivar Central Tigers. Trips to the near side. Solo man to the right for Bolivar. 3rd down and 7. Westview looks to be in man. And they drop back into a zone. And on the out route, it's caught a few yards short of the yard line to gain by Anthony Jones. It'll bring up 4th down.
Mayfield's pass complete.
Yeah, I believe he's 2 for 2 so far, so it looks like, you know, he's able to at least make some completions.
4th and 3.
And it looks like the punt unit will come on. You don't want to give Westview, no matter what the score is, you don't want to give Westview starting field position inside the 35.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I typically want them to try to push it if you're over the 50, but right now you're so far back.
And a flag comes flying out, so I'd imagine it's before the play, so it's going to be a too many men on the field.
I guess so. We see one trotting off. I didn't count them out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Bolivar.
Yep. 12 guys. Yep.
12 men on the field for Bolivar Central.
Hey, I'd try to put 12, 13, 14, anything I could.
Try to sneak somebody on try to sneak anybody on. You can't stop this team. High snap gets corralled, and this punt will be off. It's going to be a short one. It's going to bounce at Bolivar's 41-yard line. Dameron will avoid trouble as it's going to be down at the 47-yard line. And Colin Haskins will come back out onto the field, this time as the field general.
Yeah, it's great to see the freshman back out there. You know, whenever we see him, we're doing pretty good.
Trying to find Simpson on the sideline, see if he's got the headset on, and he will take one. So Simpson now puts on a headset. 1st and 10 now for Westview, 2:26 to go until half. So Colin Haskins into the ball game for the first time at quarterback tonight on the season. 8 for 11, 82 yards and a touchdown, 4 carries for 28 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also has 3 catches for 29 yards on the season as well. Last week was 3 for 4 with 57 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, he had a catch earlier today, right?
Earlier tonight, it's going to be a handoff to Barnes. Barnes makes a couple guys miss. Barnes stays on his feet, somehow gets out of the arm tackle, block upfield, and Asa Barnes lowers the shoulder before being knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Winstead Real Estate and Land Company 1st down, and a C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply red zone opportunity.
That was an impressive
you see
cut.
Westview walking back. Flag on the field at the 32-yard line.
Still one I'd put on that highlight reel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Personal foul.
Yeah, go ahead. Personal foul.
Personal foul on Westview. Didn't say what the personal foul was. So from the spot of the foul, which is right around the 32-yard line. We'll back Westview up to the, funny enough, to the 47-yard line, which is right where they just started this drive. So you basically get a fresh start at the drive.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't see the coach going a little wild down there, so he looked calm. So he must have saw it himself. I didn't see it. I didn't catch it.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Haskins takes the snap, hands off to the right side. It's Barnes makes an inside cut before being wrangled down at the 45 on the tackle. That's going to be Cameron Patterson for the Bolivar Tigers. It's going to be 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, under the 2-minute mark, you know, any positive yards you can get here is going to be great.
Haskins sends Dameron in motion. It'll be a fake sweep. It'll be another handoff to Barnes. Barnes chased from behind and knocked down at the 43-yard line. So a gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd and 6.
Let the young man sling it.
He's got the starting receiver core outside right now. Haskins will drop back to pass. Looking to his left. It's going to be a screen to Barnes. Barnes didn't have the blocker out in front. Has to make a couple guys miss, and that drive went nowhere. Now it's on the 41, and the offensive line didn't necessarily get out to block in front of Barnes. And Coach McConnell's going to leave the young man out there.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the linemen go out there either. Typically, they do an awesome job of getting out there and making blocks, but he was kind of stuck on an island.
Oh, you're also, I understand, maybe tired right now. You have a couple guys playing. You have more guys playing two ways tonight. Thin group up front with the 2 injuries. Dameron in motion from left to right. It's going to be 4th down. Try for Westview. Dameron on the sweep, and he is not going to get anywhere close to it. It's going to be 4 downs and out for Westview.
Takes over, 1st and 10.
And so Bolivar Central will take over with 41 seconds to go in the first half.
On the 39.
Westview still holds a 51-0 lead with 41 seconds left to go in the half. The Chargers, they have forced 2 turnovers tonight. It's a Messiah Ward interception and then a Tyler Dunphy forced fumble on a kickoff. First and 10 now for the Tigers at their own 41. Or excuse me, this is a 39.
Well,
and Mayfield's back in the game in a very weird handoff situation as Drake Hickman is going to get his second tackle for loss on the night.
Yeah, clock's not rolling. I don't know what's going on.
Scoreboard's
off. Yeah.
And now we're back.
Still not ticking, I guess.
Oh, we got something moving on the board now. There we go. Now the clock rolls.
Yeah.
And they're saying push it up.
From what? It didn't start?
I don't know. It didn't start. Now they're saying roll it.
Yeah.
There we go. We're rolling now.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're back where we need to be.
The plate did.
I don't know.
Now they're saying push it back up.
Holy smokes.
And teams are starting to head to the locker room.
Yeah, I think they're
there's
just
really
bleed it. Yeah, just let it go.
The official keeps saying push it up, but everyone's walking off towards the locker rooms. And bizarre end of the first half, but the Chargers, they will take a 51-point lead into the halftime break as Westview 24 minutes away from getting a homecoming win and keeping their perfect season alive. We're going to take a 1-minute break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
Your halftime score here at Hardy Graham Stadium, 51-0. The Westview Chargers put on a show in that first half. Welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. We're going to go ahead and take a minute and look at the scoring summary here tonight. all from Westview. With 11:25 left to go in the first quarter, Graham Simpson found C.D. Dameron for an 11-yard slant route for a touchdown on a first drive that lasted 3 plays and 35 seconds as Westview took a 7-0 lead. Then C.D. Dameron returned a 49-yard punt to the house as Westview extended their lead to 15-0. Then with 5:20 left to go in the first quarter, Asa Barnes played a little backyard football, and then Corey Willis capped off the drive with a 1-yard touchdown run to extend the lead to 22-0. And then Westview, with 1:19 left to go in the first quarter, Asa Barnes powered it in from 5 yards out to make it 30-0. And then with 9:12 left in the second quarter, Simpson hit a wide-open Dantes Joy for a 53-yard touchdown to make it 37-0. 5:15 left in the second quarter. Simpson finds C.D. Dameron again for his third touchdown of the night from 19 yards out to make it 44-0. And then Asa Barnes ran it in from 14 yards out for his second score of the night as Westview, they led Bolivar 51-0, and that's where your halftime score now stands. Josh, any first half thoughts?
Yeah, no, it was impressive. You know, anytime you get a turnover on your kickoff team, I think that's really great. Also was able to return a punt, which I thought was fantastic. Special teams looked lights out. Defense was playing really well. Bolivar just couldn't really get anything done. You know, anytime they were able to kind of get on this side of the field, into Westview side of the field, they shot themselves in the foot with a couple of penalties, and, you know, they ended up putting in a different quarterback who went 2 for 2, you know, at the very beginning, and I was like, well, you know, maybe they can get something positive going, but it's a little too late to do anything tonight.
Yeah, a little too late to do anything tonight for Bolivar. Westview well on their way to move to 7-0 and 4-0 in the region. Josh, like we mentioned earlier, the rest of the region off tonight apart from these two teams. They'll pick back up next week, especially with a big one in a first game of a pivotal 3-week stretch for 3 teams as we get our first matchup between the 3 of Westview, Covington, and Dyersburg. When Covington, they will play host to Dyersburg next Friday night in what should be a fun matchup.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really fun, and we can kind of see, you know, how, and hopefully our coaches can go and scout it out, but we'll be able to see, you know, how they line up against each other. And then we travel up to Dyersburg the following week.
Yep. Yeah, so Covington and Dyersburg will take place next week. Westview will go to Dyersburg the week after, and then Westview host Covington in the final week of the season. A reminder, that game has been moved from Halloween night to October 30th. Josh, also, too, looking at it tonight, Westview, they have forced, not only has it been a great night on offense for Westview, they have forced 2 turnovers as well. A Tyler Dunphy forced fumble, and then a Messiah Ward gets his team-leading 3rd interception of the year.
Yeah, no, you get 3 interceptions by Tyler Ward, is that
Messiah Ward.
Messiah Ward, yeah, my fault. There's a couple of Wards, I believe, on the team.
There's only a few Wards.
Yeah, a few Wards, so I apologize, and I definitely probably didn't call anyone out correctly, so my bad. But regardless, you get the 3rd turnover with Ward, but it seems to be the common theme each week that there's a couple of turnovers. And
let's see, with 18 now total forced turnovers, and it's week 8.
So
we're at the game 7, so my math's failing me. What's 18 divided by 7? That's not really math. You're averaging about 3.5 or 2.5 a game. Thank you, Mason, our producer, for doing the quick math on this calculator here on the spot. So, yeah, as of right now, Westview's forcing 2.5 turnovers a game. And any time you can do that, your defense is going to be sitting pretty. I mean, they've only allowed through 6.5 games this year, they've only allowed 67 points all year.
Yeah, it also feels like we have Devin Hester. I mean, C.D. Dameron has done a fantastic job of returning punts. I can't think of anyone else who's done a more impressive job as me as a coach or me now as a commentator.
We've had 5 total special teams touchdowns this year. C.D. Dameron has had 3 punt returns. Dantes Joy has had a kickoff return. And then Tayshawn Walker had a punt return for a touchdown as well in the game against Ripley. Just a lot. This special teams unit, probably one of the best special teams units we've seen come through Martin here in a while.
Yeah, Martin, Weakley County, Northwest Tennessee, it is a very special unit indeed.
Well, we're going to take our first 3-minute break of the halftime show. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores from around the 731 here on the Sports 731 Network.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we've got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
Come see Premier Furniture with 2 great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Got a leaky roof, missing shingles, or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement? No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Hey folks, if you're considering buying or selling your home, listen up. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is West Tennessee's #1 choice for buying and selling real estate. From spacious family homes to large land tracts, they have the expertise to skillfully help you maneuver the market. Winstead Real Estate and Land Company is your full-service home solution, every step, every detail, all in-house. So why wait? Visit Winstead Real Estate and Land Company in Martin, Tennessee, or at winsteadrealestateandland.com, where you can always expect the very best.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. It's 51-0 here at the half. We're going to find you all some scores from around the 7-3-1. It's not a big night of football. A lot of bye weeks. It'll be the same thing next week. All of Weakley County is on fall break next week as well. At the half, Southside leads Chester County 21-0. Fayette Ware leads Ridgeway 31-6 at halftime. McKenzie leads Brewston 34-6 at the half. Munford leads Overton 47-0 at halftime. Huntington, they lead Harpeth 45-6. That was the last score update we got from there. Gleason up 30-8 on West Carroll at halftime. Dresden up 21-6 on Greenfield at the halftime break. Lake County still leads South Fulton 16-0. Would be a big upset if that score holds. At the Region 7 1A ranks, TCA over Fayette Academy 28-0 after the first quarter. Peabody, they hold a big lead over Raleigh Egypt at halftime as well. And that's about all the scores we got for you all at the half. Like I said, Josh, not a lot of games this week, and it'll be the same kind of factor next week. But we'll have a couple more. We'll have a couple games next week that are a little bit more appealing on paper, especially one that a lot of Westview faithful are going to want to keep an eye on and maybe even go watch it if they are back from their fall break festivities in Dyersburg and Covington. I know that one's in Covington, so you might not want to travel all the way down, but it's going to be one to keep the eye on.
Yeah, no, it is going to be, if you're in this region, that is the one to keep your eye on, obviously, because that's who we face off the next couple of weeks after fall break, and you want to see where you place 1, 2, or 3 in this region. Another team that I was going to say earlier, obviously I said that I thought South Fulton has had such an impressive year. TCA has come out of nowhere for me. Yeah, so the last 3 weeks I think that they've played really well. And it's kind of great to see. My wife went to Trinity, and I always pick on her. Said they haven't been good since she's been in school, but they've definitely have flipped up this year. So great job.
And these last 3 weeks are so huge for this region, and specifically simply because the 1 seed from Region 7, if they win all the way out, if they win all the way through, they get the hosting spot all the way to Chattanooga.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want, this home field advantage and not having to travel, and those things are so pivotal for high school players and for the coaches and for the fans.
And also, too, because especially once you make it to that quarterfinal round, you don't have to go on the road to Melrose. You would bring Melrose up to here. And I know that's been a game that has been rumored all throughout this season leading up to it. Now, granted, you have to get through Dyersburg and Covington first, but it's going to be a fun one indeed. Josh, speaking of state playoffs, let's take a look at the Tennessee Sports Writers Association top 10 poll at the 3A level. Westview, they receive all 16 first-place votes. They sit at 6-0 on the season. Gatlinburg-Pittman coming in at second at 7-0. Covington in third at 7-0 as well. Tyner Academy in fourth at 7-0. Meigs County in fifth at 6-1. Melrose in sixth at 6-1. Sequatchie County in seventh at 5-2. Waverly in eighth at 6-0. In Dyersburg, after the loss last week, they dropped from 7 down to 9 to 5, and they are 5-2 on the year. And then White House Heritage comes into the rankings as well at 5-2. White House Heritage is a team that Westview could also see in the postseason.
Yeah, for sure. And, for me, someone who used to coach with Coach Ring, who was at Dresden, he was at Gatlinburg Pitt. And I remember when he took over that job, they had no football environment. They had beautiful facilities. They had all these awesome things. You're in Gatlinburg, but they didn't know how to win.
I was about to ask you, have you seen Gatlinburg Pittman's
beautiful
campus?
Beautiful.
My wife and I were there on our honeymoon this past summer, and we were staying not far from Gatlinburg Pittman, up in the mountains. And so we drove by and was like, oh, hey, that's Gatlinburg Pittman, a beautiful campus or beautiful university, high school over there. Especially you get a scenic place in the mountains and whatnot. It's a nice place over there in Gatlinburg. Pittman, well, the Westview band clearing the field now from their great halftime performance. It's a Westview band that has been rejuvenated over the past few years as well. They have certainly turned in some great performances. It's 51-0 Westview here on homecoming night. Last week, senior night. This week, homecoming. Next week, bye week. Then you're on the road to Dyersburg, and then no off-the-field festivities to distract you from what last year was game of the year. You're going to hear a lot of hype about that over the bye week, especially depending on how the week after that goes. On that Friday night, you're going to hear a lot about that Covington game. There's going to be a lot of hype coming around it. It's probably going to be the hottest ticket in town. I know you have a couple other rivalry games later in on that night as well, but it's shaping up to be a fun finish of the season once again.
Yeah, it's going to be a great way to finish this year. I've had so many people tell me they're coming to this game. And they're like, Halloween? Nope, it got moved to Thursday.
Thursday.
Want to see you here on that Thursday night on the 30th. I think it's going to be a great one. You're definitely going to want to get some popcorn for that game.
It's going to be one of the best atmospheres in all of the state of Tennessee. Well, we're going to take our last 3-minute break. Once again, you're listening to Westview Charger football exclusively on this commercial station here on the Sports 731 Network.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Skyhawk Rentals offers a versatile management style covering both residential and commercial properties, as well as offering combined sales and property management services. If you're an owner looking to address your real estate and property management needs, we're it. If you're a tenant in need of an affordable space to live and work, we'll help you find your nest. As the largest property management company in the area, we'll work hard to meet your needs and provide superior customer service. To find out more, call Skyhawk Rentals at 731-587-2937 or stop by 224 South Lindell Street today.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Once again, thank you for choosing us to listen and watch the Westview Charger football team here on the Sports 731 Network on this exclusive commercial station here this evening. 51-0 is your score after the first half. And we do have 12 minutes loaded up. We will have a running clock here in the third quarter.
Yeah, running clock, and we'll see a bunch of young folks who get the opportunity to run as well. This will be an interesting second half to see. Colin should be starting, correct?
Yeah, Colin should be. He should be coming back out. Saw him having a little bit of a spirited conversation with Coach Essery and Coach McConnell on the sideline a few moments ago. Not sure what that was all about in its entirety. Didn't see Colin with a helmet in his hand either.
Yeah, I don't.
So I hope all is
yeah.
good with Colin, and Westview, they'll start this drive. They'll start the second half on defense. As Kinzer Pratt comes back on out to kick off. Back deep to receive stands Anthony Jones. He stands at around the 6 to 7 yard line.
And he's had a heck of a night, a heck of the last few weeks. He's been able to get it within the 20-yard line each and every time except for the penalty.
Yeah, 5 touchbacks on the season now. And this one's a little bit lower and caught by one of the upmen of Bolivar. He's going to be past the 30 before being wrestled out of bounds right around the 35-yard line.
I don't know if I gave him the kicker curse or if that was
that was the first bad ball off the foot we've seen by Kinzer tonight. And the clock does start to roll. 51-0 here.
Yeah, that's a number one thing I told my son. We're giving him lessons on how to be a punter. And he asked about kicking. I said, no way. No way.
So they're starting to see a little bit more of those substitutions now for Westview on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, it's great that these young folks get this opportunity to play, a lot of meaningful minutes.
Quarterback takes snap. It'll be a hitch route on the 40-yard line. It'll be caught by Maxwell. Maxwell is eventually wrestled down by 2 to 3 Chargers. Back in at quarterback, Kanan Swift.
Swift pass complete to number 1, Maxwell.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good night. He's got 3 completions since he's entered the game.
Gain of 4 brings up second down and 6 up to the 40. Two receivers either side. In the pistol look now.
Yeah.
So that looks to be Mayfield back into the ballgame, and it is. Mayfield will hand it off up the middle, and good blocking up front.
Yes, I took the wrong angle.
That's going to be a big chunk play for Bolivar on the run. Darian Morrow.
Yeah, these minutes are important, but you're going to see plays like that happen.
Yeah, you got a young unit in for Westview. To name just a couple, you have Connor Jones into the ball game. Also got Ben Drury.
Yeah, the young man that was crashing in, he'll learn and he'll watch film and know that you got to cross the face and not go behind him. He kept it.
And
Holden.
This will be Mayfield. Mayfield gets wrestled down. Flag does come flying. It'll be dropped at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Polk with the hold.
9:30 to go here in the third quarter. And Bolivar starting to back up.
Yeah, it's been a common theme. Anytime they've crossed that little imaginary line of midfield, it seems like they shoot themselves in the foot with a penalty.
Yeah, they've had a few opportunities tonight to go down and score. A penalty is on Bolivar. Replay first down.
Blocking the back, Bolivar.
Blocking the back on the Tigers. Backs them up to the 35. It will be first down and 17.
Yeah, first and 17, while you still have a few downs to work with, this is not where you want to start off. It limits your play calling by the coach. And
Kanan Swift back into the ballgame. Man in motion from right to left. Swift rolls out to his right, will throw on the run on the comeback route. Good route on the far side of the field. Wrestled out of bounds by Nathan Cole.
Swift, pass complete.
He's finding the open man. He's doing a good job.
Polk on the catch. Second down and 7 upcoming.
Second and 7.
Ball spotted on the 24-yard line. Bolivar's going to have to get it up to the 17. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tigers will go trips to the near side. It's also the strong side of the field on the left. Swift will throw over the middle and missed a wide open man. A wide open Courtney Henderson.
Yeah, that's the first time he's missed that big. He had someone right there in the zone and just couldn't make the connection.
And so third down and 7 upcoming. Westview has been solid on third down this evening. Chance for another E&H Refrigeration defensive stop.
With the young guys, you going to go ahead and bring the blitz, or you going to have a spy? What do you?
You're going to have them get accommodated to it at some point, so might as well call it. It's 4-2-5 defense that Coach Cowens likes to run. Looks like they're playing a zone coverage off rip, and they are. It's going to be a handoff. Nope. Mayfield's going to keep it to the right side. Mayfield dragging a couple Charger defenders. It's going to fall about 2 yards shy of the down marker to gain at the 19-yard line. Be 4th and 2, and I'd imagine Bolivar leaves that offense out on the field with 6:55 to go here in the third.
Yeah, good job by the quarterback. It looks like it was a read option, reading the end at the end of the line of scrimmage, and he was just able to tuck it and run. I thought he was going to get the first down, so great job by the young men.
Been a long drive to start this second half for Bolivar. They move the ball down the field at a good rate. 4th down and 2, trying to extend this drive inside the red zone. 2 receivers. Either side looks to be Mayfield back in the pistol. Man in motion. It'll be a handoff up the middle and got caught at the line to gain, and then lowers the shoulder to add an extra yard for the first down conversion. It was Morrow on the carry, and it will be a fresh set of downs for the Tigers. First down and 10 on the Westview 16-yard line. Checking into the ball game for the Chargers. That's going to be Ben Drury back in, and the man coming out will be Drake Bell.
Yeah, it was a good, strong run by Bolivar. You want to try to make that tackle, but totally understand.
1st and 10. Swift back into the ball game. Trips to the left. Swift will drop back to pass. Going to the solo man on the right. Has a beat on him. And did he hold on to that ball? No, it came out. Looked to be Nathan Cole in coverage again. Cole coming up gingerly after the pass deflection.
Great ball placement, though.
Not a bad one by Swift. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Cole will come out of the game, and into the ball game comes Tayshawn Walker.
Oop. Thought it was his time to go, but it is not yet.
And Cole's going to gingerly limp off the field. Tayshawn Walker checked into the ball game just now, has 4 tackles on the year. 2nd and 10. Same formation. Under 5 to go here in the third quarter. Swift will drop back to pass. He's going to go to that same route, and a lot of contact. No flags come out. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10. Looked to be a little bit of both ways. Tayshawn Walker looked to be over pressuring, but they leave the flag in the pocket, and it brings up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's a good no call. They both had hands on each other, so I totally understand. Plus, I don't think it was a catchable ball.
So ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Have to get it up to the 6 to convert. Bolivar has taken almost 2/3 of this clock down here in the third quarter.
Yeah, easy to do with this running clock.
Same formation. Swift still in the ball game. Drops back to pass, looking left. This time goes to the out route and overthrew his target of Anthony Jones. And it brings up 4th down and 10. Had Jones on the out route in coverage for Westview was Ben Drury and Eli Estes.
Yeah, he definitely wouldn't have got the first down, but he at least would have picked up, 3 or 4 yards.
Made 4th down a little bit more manageable. Yep. 4th and 10. Bolivar, they will leave the offense out onto the field. 3:40 to go in the third quarter.
I'd run that QB counter that I ran earlier, or even if you got a one-on-one shot, maybe throw it in the end zone and do the 50-50 ball.
I like the play they ran earlier with Mayfield on the long quarterback boot.
Yes, I agree.
Swift will drop back to pass. Same out route again. Thrown high, but nowhere near the first down marker. Tackle was made by Ben Drury, and it's going to be a turnover on downs, an E&H Refrigeration defensive stop by Westview. And so here comes the Chargers out onto the field.
Yeah, interesting play call because you throw it in the flat, and you're only going to get 3 yards max unless you expect him to turn up field and make a play, but Westview's been able to cover that pretty good. We've seen all night.
So Simpson will come back out into the game. I'd imagine he's going to hand the ball off. Don't know what the story is on Colin Haskins. We will update you as we know.
Yeah, hopefully the young freshman's okay. We thought we would see him start in this quarter. I don't know what's going on.
Provide you an update when one comes publicly available. 2:30 left to go in the third quarter. Simpson takes a snap, hands it off up the middle. This is going to be Zayden Hickey, I believe, as he's going to fall forward to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good burst. It's we've only did he get a couple touches last week? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we've only seen him a few times this year, but he's able to get a good quick burst.
After the gain of 7, brings up 2nd down and 3. Yeah, Zayden Hickey getting that running back 3 spot back now from Keyshawn Frame, who tore his UCL in his elbow. Will play more defense now when he's available. And fumble on the field, and it is going to be recovered by Bolivar, I believe. And this will be a turnover on Westview, only their 2nd of the year. On that carry, Zayden Hickey couldn't quite take the handoff cleanly. And so the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 back inside the red zone. This time they will have 1st and 10 on the Westview 13-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like his feet were moving faster than his arms could gather the ball.
They move it up to the 12, so 1st and 10 now to the 12.
Well, you know what? If you're a young man and you're wanting to play some physical defense, this right here, you're pinned back. Let's see what you can do.
It's only the 2nd turnover by Westview on the offensive side of the ball this year.
Last against Lausanne, correct?
The interception
yep.
that Simpson threw. It'll be a jet sweep, this one to Jones, as Jones has enough for the 1st down. It appears to be off of initial spot, and it'll be down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal to go.
Yeah, you know, the speed against this second, third team group, you know, it's a little bit too much for Westview.
So we do see Haskins on the sideline right now, a little limp in his step. So first and goal to go for Bolivar, 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. No, Mayfield's going to keep it. Good option by Mayfield as he runs it around to the right side for a 2-yard score with 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So the Tigers are able to capitalize on the Westview turnover by Zayden Hickey, and it is 51-6.
51-6, but you know what? You almost finish out the quarter. You get a bunch of young people some time to play, and, you know, it is what it is at this time whenever you look at the score.
So a rushing touchdown. Starting quarterback Colton Mayfield from 2 yards out. Southpaw on the point after attempt. The snap, a little high. The hold looks to be good. The kick, low and doesn't make it to the crossbar. Score will stay 51-6, and with that being said, we're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break here in the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth.
Cold mornings, hot showers. Wet jeans, warm dryers. West Tennessee Public Utility District has you covered with natural gas water heaters and dryers for sale. No big box chaos, just local, reliable, energy-saving comfort. Call 731-986-8289 to find your perfect match. WTPUD, where comfort meets community.
And welcome back into the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth here at Hardy Graham Stadium as Colton Mayfield ran it in from 2 yards out as Bolivar Central capitalized on the Zayden Hickey fumble. And so Westview, they will bring out their kick return unit.
It's a unit you don't see much of during the year.
No, not from these guys, especially when Westview this season, they have pitched 2 shutouts this year. Only allowed 67 total points, now 73 total points through almost 7 total games. Have yet to allow, they've only allowed more than 20 once, and that was in the 37-34 win against Lausanne, who Lausanne gets a big win over Collierville last night.
Yeah.
And T.J. Jenkins, the quarterback that we were impressed with up here in the booth, again in that ball game, accounted for 7 touchdowns, passed for 5. And the star wide receiver had 4 catches for, I believe he had 4 touchdown catches as well. That one's going to trickle out of bounds, and we see what Westview decides to do, take the penalty yardage or a re-kick. Yeah, T.J. Jenkins for Lausanne last night, 5 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns as Lausanne beats Collierville 49-35. And so just like that, after a 1-3 start with a tough schedule, Lausanne has moved to 3-3.
Yeah, and they expect to win out. I actually talked to my buddy on the way up here who coaches for Lausanne, and he thinks that they're going to win out the last 3 games as well.
They have a region that they have a favorable region.
Yeah,
one that features, I believe, North Point out of South Haven in that Memphis area. And it's going to be end of the quarter, and we're going to step aside for a quick 60-second break before we start this fourth quarter on the Sports 731 Network.
Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers!
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
back in. It'll be a jet sweep to Tayshawn Walker on the first play of the drive for Westview. Bolivar player loses his helmet as Walker falls forward for a gain of 3. We'll bring up a second down and 7 from Westview's own 44.
Tackle number 20, Patterson.
Walker has been a junior this year who has stepped up when his number has been called, coming into tonight 4 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown, 1 carry for 43 yards. Last week had a 36-yard touchdown catch. Also has a punt return touchdown against Ripley last week. Handoff up the middle now. This will be to Hickey. Hickey takes a big hit, holds on to the ball this time, has enough for the first down. It'll be a Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, and the Chargers are in Bolivar territory.
Yeah, I'm glad Hickey was able to bounce back after the fumble. Sometimes you kind of get in your head, but he was able to, get a first down and a great second run.
Nathan Cole getting looked at on the trainer's table right now. Saw last drive, broke up a pass, came up a little bit gingerly. Be a handoff again up the middle and a late whistle. Whistle came after the handoff. We have a penalty. Checking into the ballgame, Kingston McClure. Eagle formation on Westview. False start more than likely. Yeah. As McClure comes in and looks to be Jay-Sean Ward coming out.
Procedure Westview.
Yeah, it's going to be Jay-Sean Ward coming out of the ballgame.
If you're Bolivar right now, what are you trying to take away from this last 10 minutes of this game?
You're just trying to see your defense play hard, I think. And you saw your offense respond well to a turnover. You're just trying to see your guys give a little bit of fight left, and it's going to be a handoff to Hickey. Again, bounces his way to the left side. So after the 5-yard penalty, Hickey falls forward into Bolivar territory at the 43. We'll make it second and medium. You're just trying to see the defense, still play physical. I mean, like you said, forced a turnover last year. Or we didn't really force it, had one gifted to you on the botched handoff. And then you're able to capitalize on the other end with a touchdown run by Mayfield. So like I said, you're still trying to play hard. This loss will ultimately end Bolivar's chances at a postseason berth. They will drop to 1-4 in the region.
Yeah, and you said it's loaded with seniors, so it is interesting to kind of see how they bounce back next year with the younger class.
Zayden Hickey again up to the 35. Has enough to move the sticks and give Westview a fresh set of downs to Winstead Real Estate and Land Company. First down to the 35. On the tackle, Cameron Patterson.
All right, see you, buddy.
9:01 left to go here in the ball game. And Westview just taking all the time in the world they can. Got 20 on the play clock. First down and 10. That'll be a handoff to Hickey again. Hickey on the left side. Almost had the ball stripped, held onto it that time. And Zayden Hickey responding well after the fumble. Gets another Winstead Real Estate and Land Company first down, this time up to the 21.
No, I like it. You know what I mean? You fumble the ball. You don't get a good grasp of the ball.
No.
And then you come back and you're just – he's running hard.
And very rarely in a spot like this where the second unit's getting run,
yep,
if you fumble the ball, you're looking at the next guy up.
Yeah, for sure. I was wondering, if they were going to bring someone else in.
I mean, you're not going to bring Corey or Asa back into the ballgame. Yeah. Keyshawn Frame, obviously.
Yeah,
he's hurt. He's not going to play the offensive side of the ball again this year. You play defense. You don't really know. Maybe throw Case and Spalding back there, see what he can do.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you don't get touches in practice, you probably don't want them to carry the rock.
Zayden Hickey again. This time gets stuffed up the middle. Man that got beat. McKinley Fortner.
Number 20, Patterson.
Second down and 10. And kind of had to feel for some of the wide receivers in the ball game because, we saw Colin Haskins, limp around a little bit. Hopefully all is good with him. But if Colin's in the game, you're at least getting some passes thrown to you. You put Graham back in the game, it's what's happening. It's handoff after handoff after handoff.
Yep. Yeah, no, you do feel for the receivers, and I'm praying that Haskins is okay and he's able to come back and
Walker.
Play. Yeah, at some point, good run.
Fake motion by Walker. Hickey takes the handoff. Flag comes flying late. It'll negate a good gain by Zayden Hickey. And we really liked how he has responded to the fumble.
Yeah, great job. I like he gathered his balance. That's something that it's uncommon for running backs to naturally do. So very athletic move. Was able to get a few more, but it looks like there may have been holding on this play.
.6:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Have to imagine if Westview can't convert right now from second and about 19.
Yeah.
You have to imagine we may see a Kinzer Pratt field goal try.
Hey, you know what? I'm okay with that.
Okay,
I like seeing the field goal unit come out because you may need them later on in the
Oh
season.
yeah, well, I mean, hey, we talked about it a couple weeks before the Lausanne game, talking about, hey, you might need a field goal at some point, and guess what? Westview wins by 3.
Yep.
Kinzer Pratt hits a field goal.
All right,
Whistles on the field again, and we have a timeout by Westview. Coach McCollum saw something he didn't like with the second team unit. With that being said, we're going to step aside for a 30-second break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
An R&R on Lindell Boutique timeout here in the fourth quarter with 5:56 remaining as Westview has it on second down and about 19. The Chargers lead 51-6, and it's been a slow-paced first half. We have a quick minute.
My bad.
I have a quick minute. Pause for a legal ID. WTJF AM Jackson, WTJF FM Dyer, W231BU East Union, Sports Radio 94 FM 1390 AM. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. You know where this one's going. Man in motion, Casey Spalding. It'll be a pitch to Spalding. Spalding has a block in front, runs right into the block, and Spalding finally wrestled down at the 32-yard line. Spalding could have kept busting that one to the outside, instead trying to cut it back up towards the middle into where a defender was being blocked, and that'll be a loss of 2 on the play, makes it second down and 21.
Yeah, no, exactly. I thought he was going to take it to the outside, but it looked like he just put his nose down and wanted the contact.
Correction, it'll be third down and 21. Westview wants to get into a decent spot on fourth down and see if they can let Kinzer Pratt attempt a field goal. And they will let Simpson pass it.
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
Simpson's going to go deep, and he has his man, Tayshawn Walker. Yeah. Oh, man, Graham Simpson, his 4th passing touchdown of the night. This one from 32 yards out. First Response Security Services touchdown. And you can tell he's looking like, hey, it was there.
Yeah, it's tough if you're the other team, but honestly, you don't have anyone else that can throw the ball right now.
So with 4:50 left in the fourth quarter, Simpson throws his 4th touchdown pass of the night. Penalty flag, stoppage. Kinzer Pratt on for the point after try. And the point after try is up and good. Westview leads 58-6 over Bolivar. Chargers lead Bolivar 58-6. Westview will go into the bye week for the 2nd straight year with an undefeated record.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Obviously, going into the bye week, you got a couple of tough games coming up. It will be a lot of fun to travel to Dyersburg, and it will be awesome to have Covington coming here on the 30th. So
for the 2nd straight year at that, too.
Yeah, no, very excited about those two games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Today's been, it's one of those days, you know what I mean? You got to play region matchups, and you get a lot of guys the opportunity to touch the ball. But whenever you only have two quarterbacks and your backup gets hurt, and I pray that he's okay, they end up throwing the ball, and I'm sure most people are going to ask why, but it was third and forever.
It was third and forever. You might as well do it. I believe in an emergency situation, I believe Kason Spalding, I saw him take snaps at a 7-on-7 one time this year.
Okay.
But I would imagine if it came to it, it would be now hopefully it doesn't, knock on wood, but hopefully if it ever does come to a situation, Westview may just straight up run Wildcat with Dantes Joy, Miles Brown, Asa Barnes, any of those guys.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did at Dresden for our third-string quarterback. We just ran Wildcat with Quincy.
I say you saw it also with Quincy Hamilton here with Westview a few years ago as well. We talked about that earlier in the broadcast. Anthony Jones catches it on the 14-yard line, bounces it out to his left, and Nathan Cole, I believe, pushed through a blocker to make that tackle. Impressive play by Nathan Cole to get the tackle out of bounds. And Bolivar Central, they will start this drive on their own 35.
Yeah, no, very impressive because you're fighting through a block and you're able to still make the tackle. Great job. Less than 4 minutes to play. Let's see if Westview can hold them off.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. 3:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. 9:01 right now. Current temperature 63 degrees. A beautiful October night.
Oh, yeah, such a beautiful night. Low
and
snap.
Swift takes the snap, hands off, and that's going to be a tackle for loss. Looks to be Carson Jackson on the tackle.
Yeah, he got back there fast. I guess he didn't get blocked at all. That was a great job.
Carson Jackson getting his first tackle of the night. I believe his first tackle of the season as well.
Hey, you know what? Tackle for loss, -4 yards. That's a big one to get.
I think it's the first time we've seen Swift hand the ball off tonight, too. Every time he's been in, he's thrown it.
Yeah, I believe you're right on that one.
The 2nd and 14.
Speed. Yep.
It'll be a jet sweep to the right side, and who is it again? Oh, Carson Jackson comes in and makes the tackle once again. 2 straight TFLs for Carson Jackson for his first 2 tackles of his varsity season.
Big time. That's a big-time play.
He's got some speed to him.
Yeah, he does, yeah. What is his classification?
I'll have to go back and look at the actual roster.
No, okay. Yeah, very impressive.
I say when I make my roster cards, I don't put the junior or senior next. I have it on my main flip card, but when we get into this point of the game, I only have so much room on my flip card to where I can only put so many names.
You do a great job. I just wondered if you knew.
And 3 seconds on the play clock. Bolivar's not going to get this snap off, and a timeout will be called with 2:01 remaining. And have an inadvertent 2-minute warning here at the high school level. Bolivar forced to take a timeout, or it would have been a delay of game penalty on a 3rd down that's already at 3rd and 17. Reminder, not the only homecoming taking place on this field this weekend. UT Martin plays at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon as they host Western Illinois. We saw their equipment truck arrive here earlier this afternoon before the ball game got started.
Yeah, I haven't been in a few years, but it used to be so much fun in the community. They would have things leading up to the game and great for kids, and I don't know if they still do that.
Quad City is what it is. They do it every year. There's still a lot of stuff out there. You'll see a lot of sororities, fraternities have tents set up, a lot of student organizations. It's a fun time. If you can get out, go out and enjoy the weather tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful Saturday. Go out and enjoy it, and then enjoy some homecoming football. 2 receivers to either side, man in motion from right to left. A wild snap it. Carson Jackson again, man. Called his name 3 straight drives, attributing to 3 straight tackles for loss. And what a stretch by him here late in the fourth quarter. Got 90 seconds to go here in the ball game, and Bolivar Central will punt.
Yeah. You know what? Right now, the coach is like, hey, maybe he needs to get a couple touches. Very impressive.
You got to like, especially from one of your younger units. This punt, low screamer. That's going to be picked up by Kaysen Spalding. Spalding had a pick 6 last week. He's going to cut his way back to the left. Kaysen trying to find any room he can before being chased down from behind. Kaysen Spalding gets the ball inside to the 30-yard line and will be down to the 28.
Yeah, very impressive return. You could tell. Yeah, I could hear you. You could tell that he's looking for that home run.
Live mic test up here, ladies and gentlemen. We do that here at in the waning moments of a 52-point ball game. Oh, boy, Westview doesn't have to run an actual play here.
Yeah,
First and 10, and Westview looks to be in victory formation.
Yeah.
Who's taking the snap? Is that Tayshawn? And Tayshawn Walker will kneel the ball game out. The game's best formation, victory formation. Westview will move to 7-0 into the bye week before a pivotal last 2-game stretch. 58-6 is your final score. The Chargers take home the W here on homecoming night as they head into the bye week. Well, we're going to take a lengthy little break here. And when we come back, we will have our post-game coaches interview brought to you by Town and Country Dry Cleaners here on the Sports 731 Network.
Need reliable auto body repair? Turn to Precision Auto Body, your trusted family-owned shop with locations in Martin, Milan, and Dyersburg. Whether it's a small fender bender or a major collision repair, their expert team has you covered with quality work and fast service. Precision Auto Body takes pride in serving the community, and they're proud supporters of Westview Chargers athletics. So when your vehicle needs attention, trust the name that puts precision in every repair. Precision Auto Body.
Supporting Westview High School athletics, the Color Shop family of companies is here for you. Since 1977, Color Shop has provided the top-of-line flooring and paint to the community. Color Shop Construction specializes in new and remodels in commercial and residential spaces. And when life throws you a curveball, like a leak or natural disaster, Color Shop Restoration is ready with expert staff and the right tools to get you back on track fast. The Color Shop family is proud to serve Martin and the surrounding areas for over 40 years. Go Chargers!
West Tennessee Metals in Dyersburg is the go-to spot for top-notch metal roofing products and services. Located at 1314 East Court Street with a massive showroom. We build kits for pole barns, patio packages, and lean-tos. We offer painted 40-year metal and Galvalume. Delivered free with orders over $1,000 within 60 miles of Dyersburg. All of our orders are carefully cut and packaged to ensure a premium finish for your project. Give David a call today at 731-676-9965 or call Nathan at 423-394-7073. Weather the storm with West Tennessee Metals.
The best teams aren't born. They're forged in the heat of practice and knowledge that if you get the little things right, the big things become second nature. Building a great team is hard, demanding work that takes single-minded dedication and sacrifice. And that's how we've built the cardiovascular team at West Tennessee Healthcare. The highest performing team in the state and one of the top 6% in the nation.
As a small local company, L.I. Smith & Associates is proud to support this community. Our team is composed of nearly 50 staff members, including a team of professional engineers, professional land surveyors, and office support staff, all of whom work together to provide multi-state coverage for projects of all sizes. With nearly 50 years of industry experience, you can trust L.I. Smith with your next project.
Come visit Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Check out our showroom, filled with different flooring options, cabinets, vanities, lighting fixtures, doors, and more. We'll save you money with prices up to 30% less than what you'd find at the big box stores. Plus, our expert design team is always available to assist with a free design consultation. That's only at Tux in Martin, Tennessee. Quality products at discount prices. Come see us today.
At Winstead Real Estate, we treat every customer like they're the only one. We take the time to find the perfect home or land just for you. Where real estate is done with care and a handshake still means something. Call us at 731-504-8969.
In the world of sports, precision and excellence define champions. Dynamics Physical Therapy is dedicated to enhancing athletic performance and preventing injuries by serving schools and their athletes. Elevate your game with Dynamics. Visit dynamics.life to learn more.
Here with head coach Matt McConnell for our post-game interview. Coach, 58-6 win on homecoming going into the bye week with a perfect record. Just talk about what you've seen out of your guys so far this season.
Just they compete every week when we come out. Proud of them for how they do that, and they come out and play hard. Luckily we got some young guys got some playing time tonight, which is big. So, excited for that, and excited for, the rest of the season. We got to get back to work next week and, get ready to play Dyersburg 2 Fridays from now.
Coach, every facet of the game is emphasized, but your special teams has scored 5 touchdowns this year. Talk about the impact that they have had this year.
It's big. I mean, we stress special teams to them, and we work it a lot. And, our kids take pride in it, which it shows when we can come out here on Friday. And, proud of those guys for taking pride in special teams. And, like you said, we scored 5 times. City's had some big punt returns. Got one called back tonight that was a really good return. So, proud of them for that. We just got to keep getting better at it.
Coach, we saw Colin Haskins for a little bit. Can you provide an update on why we didn't see him much in the second half?
Yeah, he rolled his foot there in the first half when he caught a ball, and it played through it, until halftime, and then they just smart thing to wait and see what's going on with him. But we hope he's all right. He's really played a big part in our team this year, being a freshman, and really stepped up. So proud of that kid, and hope and pray everything's good.
Coach, going into the bye week, one last question: how are you going to enjoy a week off and a week to kind of reset?
Well, it's going to be nice to have a couple days to be able to spend some time with my family and, relax a little bit and then get back to work.
Well, Coach, you deserve it. Congrats on the win tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep, thank you.
We're going to take a 3-minute break here on the Sports 731 Network.
Celebrating 45 years in business, E&H Refrigeration is your trained comfort specialist. We are Northwest Tennessee's heating and cooling experts with locations in Martin and Paris. If you're in need of a new Trane HVAC system, we have you covered. Give E&H Refrigeration a call today in Martin at 731-587-9675 or in Paris at 731-407-9121. Let us bring you comfort you deserve with the quality you count on. E&H Refrigeration, your Trane dealer.
Got a leaky roof, missing shingles, or maybe it's time for a total roof replacement? No matter what your roofing needs, KB with ARS Roofing has you covered. From repairs and cleaning to full roof replacements and preservation, ARS Roofing is your trusted local expert, serving all of West Tennessee and Western Kentucky. Protect your biggest investment, your home, with the quality and care you deserve. Call ARS Roofing today at 731-636-9700 and schedule a free quote. ARS Roofing, making roofs look great again.
Crave Restaurant in Martin is a unique eatery that specializes in nutrient-dense foods, high in protein, low in calories. Try our protein bowls, cauliflower barbecue chicken pizza, pepperoni pizza, and much more. Meals are prepared with fresh ingredients Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Order online through the Toast app for easy pickup or have it delivered through DoorDash. Call it in at 731-281-4865 or dine in at 129 Neal Street. Crave. Taste the difference.
Your business is unique, so protecting it should be tailor-made. Unlike those one-size-fits-all nationwide security companies, First Response Security Services offers custom solutions tailored to your organization's needs. We even work around any stipulation you have. First Response actually sends real people to support you. You're not just a number in a database. You get the personal touch and real local support whenever you need it. Serving Northwest Tennessee for 15 years. Call us today.
Hey ladies, are you ready to shine? Discover a new look at R&R on Lindell Boutique. From trendy outfits to must-have accessories like our custom hat design station, we got everything you need to complement your style. Come shop with us at 228 South Lindell Street, right next to a Woodfire Pizza Kitchen in Martin. We're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. R&R on Lindell Boutique, where style meets fun.
C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has just what you need for your next home upgrade or big project. From durable Trex composite decking to sleek Marvin windows to semi-custom cabinets that fit your style and budget. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply has Traeger grills for your weekend barbecues, Milwaukee tools for the job site, Valspar paint to refresh any space, plus culverts, lumber, hardware, and so much more. C.R. Wilson Lumber and Supply. Call 731-341-4408 or stop by 8487 Highway 22 in Dresden.
Weekly Ford Nissan has been in business for over 60 years, showcasing the complete line of Ford vehicles like Ford Mustang, Bronco, Explorer, Escape, Expedition, and Ranger, and F-150 trucks. Plus, you'll find the full line of Nissan vehicles, such as the Nissan Versa, Sentra, and Altima sedans, plus Rogue, Pathfinder, Murano, Kicks, and Frontier trucks, and a great selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Weekly Ford Nissan offers their warranty forever on all new and select pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, their complete parts and service department. Shop online at weeklyauto.com or visit 841 North Lindell Street in Martin. Come see Premier Furniture with two great locations in downtown McKenzie and in Union City. They've got everything to make your house feel like home. From cozy bedding to stylish dinette sets, recliners, sectionals, sofas, love seats, and more. Add the perfect touch with entertainment consoles, accent chairs, bedroom suites, and accessories to match your style. Whether you're furnishing a new space or updating your favorite room, it's well worth the drive to Premier Furniture in McKenzie and Union City.
Ready to kickstart a career that'll take you places? Roadrunner Driving School is here to help you earn your CDL and hit the road in the right direction. Located at 106 Industries Park Drive in Sharon, Tennessee, Roadrunner Driving School offers an in-depth hands-on training curriculum that prepares you for an exciting career in the trucking industry. Learn how to drive a Class A commercial vehicle today. Call us at 731-456-2008 to earn your CDL in just 3 weeks. Let Roadrunner Driving School put you in the driver's seat.
The Hawks Nest Sports Venue in Martin is a proud supporter of the Westview Chargers. The Hawks Nest is the place to be to catch all your favorite games and sporting events. From Wing Wednesday to weekend karaoke and live entertainment, the Hawks Nest Sports Venue is the best hangout in Martin. For a weekly lineup of events and specials, check them out on Facebook at The Hawks Nest or stop by 105 Church Street in Martin. The Hawks Nest Sports Venue, proud supporter of Charger Athletics. Go Chargers!
Wendell Alexander Realty is the premier real estate expert serving Northwest Tennessee with a deep-rooted commitment to excellence and local knowledge. Founded in 1985, we understand the unique needs of our community because we live and work here. Combining local expertise with high-end marketing techniques, we ensure your property stands out in the marketplace. Trust Wendell Alexander Realty to deliver exceptional service and results. Contact us today at 731-281-1220 to experience the difference.
Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, located at 903 South 1st Street in Union City, Tennessee, offers a wide range of tires, wheels, leveling kits, lift kits, and accessories. Call 731-885-7373 or visit their website at midtownmotors-tn.com for new inventory. Dustin or Brian can help you find your next ride. Financing is available with approved credit. Extreme Customs Midtown Motors, the best prices around.
Hey, welcome back into the Sports Center, the Euro Network of the Winstead Real Estate and Land Company broadcast booth. Once again, Westview, they win 58-6 and move to 7-0 on the year, headed into their bye week here on their fall break. Got some score updates for you all coming in more and more tonight. First one on the docket outside of our game. Munford beats Overton 68-0. Huntingdon tops Harpeth 59-6. Dresden beats Greenfield 42-14. McKenzie beats Hollow Rock Brewston, 49-6. TCA gets the win over Fayette Academy 49-14. Those are all the finals that we have right now. And, here's one that's going to be huge. Dresden, they will have sole possession of first place in Region 7 1A. South Fulton tried to come back, but Lake County holds on for a 22-20 win as they hand South Fulton their first loss of the year.
Yeah, very impressive. Way to go, Coach Short. That's a big-time win because the South Fulton team has played great so far this season.
And so, that sets up, after an upset loss, that sets up Lake County for prime position to make the playoffs. Greenfield's going to have some work to do after the loss tonight. Gleason is going to haven't gotten the score update, but they were up big over West Carroll earlier. There's 5 teams in the hunt right now in that region, and so it's going to be tough for those last 2 spots.
Yeah, it's always fun whenever you have that hunt towards the last couple games, and especially whenever they're all within this short distance. So
it was almost the same exact scenario in that same region last year with Dresden having a chance to get in the last week of the season. Westview will be off next week, and they will return to action when they go on the road on October 24th. That in 2 Fridays from now when they go on the road to Dyersburg. So we'll be at that game broadcasting, and then they will play at home for the season finale against the Covington Chargers. So those are your last 2 games. Enjoy your fall break. If you are on fall break next week, go watch some college football tomorrow. Enjoy your weekends. For myself, Jared Davidson, my analyst, Josh Greer, our production team of Max, Amber, and Mason, thank you all for tuning in to the exclusive commercial broadcast station of the Westview Chargers for the night, the only place you can find it on a commercial station here this evening. And as we continue to go on towards the state championship game, if Westview makes it that far, God bless and good night from Hardy Graham Stadium.